Hey yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah, lift the stones, move the weight, come in, sit down, time to elevate. True talk, love loud, let's begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. We coming in strong with the check going wild. Big laughs, big thoughts, that's the style. Heavy talk, but the heart stay light. Great vibes here to make you laugh all night. Put it up to 10, let the vibe begin. Hit that like my friend for the win. Drop that 10, let the love roll in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up to 10, throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10, like great vibes. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at? Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the check going up, time to begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. For the win, for the win, for the win, for the win. Drop your 10, drop your 10. Let's tune in, like a share, like a share. Check in, check in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Great vibes on 10, show that love. Hit that like, rise above. No hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. We coming in smooth, yeah, the check gon' spin. Heavy stones lifted, we moving again. Talk deep, laugh loud, woo. Truth to the brim. We vibing on 10, never let's get it in. Great vibes on 10, show the love, woo. Hit that like, rise above. No hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. Woo. Heaven 10's up high, let's roll. Heavy talk, light heart, that's be mine, Evan soul. It's the spot where the real ones show. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Drop a 10, drop a 10, let's begin. Hit that like, spread love, tap in, you tune the great vibes. Let's get it, let's get it. We keep it fun, but respectful. We keep it deep and intellectual. We lift stones, heavy but movable. Great vibes, always here to make you laugh. That's undisputable. Alright, y'all, the show's about to start. Hit that like, drop a 10, and let's move these stones together. Hey yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah, lift the stones, move the weight, come in, sit down, time to elevate. True talk, love loud, let's begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. We coming in strong with the check going wild. Big laughs, big thoughts, that's the style. Heavy talk, but the heart stay light. Great vibes here to make you laugh all night. Put it up to 10, let the vibe begin. Hit that like my friend for the win. Drop that 10, let the love roll in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up to 10, throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10, like great vibes. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at? Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the check going up, time to begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. For the win, for the win, for the win, for the win. Drop your 10, drop your 10. Let's tune in, like a share, like a share. Check in, check in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Heavy stones get lifted, mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep, stay kind, feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Great vibes on 10, show that love. Hit that like, rise above. No hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. We coming in smooth, yeah, the check gon' spin. Heavy stones lifted, we moving again. Talk deep, laugh loud, woo. Truth to the brim. We vibing on 10, never let's get it in. Great vibes on 10, show the love, woo. Hit that like, rise above. No hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on, great vibes on 10. Woo. Heaven 10's up high, let's roll. Heavy talk, light heart, that's be mine, Evan soul. It's the spot where the real ones show. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Drop a 10, drop a 10, let's begin. Hit that like, spread love, tap in, you tune the great vibes. Let's get it, let's get it. We keep it fun, but respectful. We keep it deep and intellectual. We lift stones, heavy but movable. Great vibes, always here to make you laugh. That's undisputable. Alright, y'all, the show's about to start. Hit that like, drop a 10, and let's move these stones together. Hey, yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yo, what's up, fam? You already know the deal. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah, lift the stones, move the weight, come in, sit down, time to elevate. True talk, love loud, let's begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. We coming in strong with the check going wild. Big laughs, big thoughts, that's the style. Heavy talk, but the heart stay light. Great vibes here to make you laugh all night. Put it up to 10.
Y'all share the live out. Y'all share the live out. What's going on? Y'all share it out. Now let's go. Let's get it.
Let the love roll in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up to 10. Throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10. Great vibes. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at? Great vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the check going up. Time to begin. Great vibes on 10 for the win. 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 Drop your 10. Drop your 10. Let's tune in. Like a share. Like a share. Check in. Check in. It's great vibes on 10 for the win. Heavy stones get lifted. Mindset free. Great vibes flowing through the energy. Talk deep. Stay kind. Feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Heavy stones get lifted. Mindset free. Great vibes flowing through this energy. Talk deep. Stay kind. Feel the aftermath. Cause great vibes always here to make you laugh. Great vibes on 10. Show that love. Hit that like, rise above. No hate here. Just real talk again. Welcome on Great Vibes on 10. We coming in smooth, yeah, the check gon' spin. Heavy stones lifted, we moving again. Talk deep, laugh loud, woo, truth to the brim. We vibing on 10, never let's get it in. Great vibes on 10, show the love, woo. Hit that like, rise above. No hate here, just real talk again. Welcome on Great Vibes on 10. Woo. Heaven 10s up high, let's roll. Heavy talk, light heart, that's V-Mind, Evan Soul. It's the spot where the real ones show. Great vibes on 10 for the win. Drop a 10, drop a 10, let's begin. Hit that light, spread love, great vibe. Let's get it, let's get it. We keep it fun, but respectful. We keep it deep and intellectual. We lift stones, heavy but movable. Great vibes, always here to make you laugh. That's undisputable.
Now y'all heard them. Get y'all asses in here. Y'all share this live out. Share it out to your mama, your daddies, your uncles, your aunties, anybody that's on social media. Tell them Great Vibes on 10 for the win. We are live and in color. All right. So again, it's good to see y'all on today. I hope that y'all had a productive day so far. Well, good afternoon. Good to see y'all in the building. Again, thank you to my moderators on both platforms. Thank y'all again for coming in, man, and just doing what y'all do. Y'all be on top of it. I pretty much don't have anything to say with the moderators. Uh, Again, it just I really appreciate you all for the time that y'all put in here on the platform. Number two is for all the supporters, everybody that's subscribed to the channel and also joined the membership on TikTok and YouTube. Uh, Thank you again for subscribing and also joining the membership. We also have where you can subscribe on TikTok. So if y'all can, please subscribe to the channel. And again, I really want to thank everybody for coming in, supporting the platform. All right. So it's good to see y'all back. Again, I really hope that y'all had a great day so far. All right, because we about to get into some mess. All right, and the mess is not bad. It's in a good way. But y'all see the topic here. As far as this young lady, she exposed Tori and Shelly, a salon worker that worked in the that worked at the salon that Tori used to go to, where Shelly used to drop her off. And she told everything. Okay, cool, mama, how you doing? Good to see you coming in. Yeah, she told everything. So Let's see, Dan, I really appreciate that. So again, man, I really thank y'all so much for coming in. It's also y'all, we got live goals, all right? YouTube, we got a live goal. TikTok, we got a live goal, and also let's go ahead and make sure we hit that gift gallery on TikTok. Uh, let's see. Oh, yeah, well, so far, we got two of them knocked out. There's shout outs to Miss Life Changer and also Peanut. They went in there and lit up the gift gallery. So we have the rest of them that needs to be done. So make sure y'all get in there. Hit my name on top on TikTok. Hit my name on top. Click on the B gift gallery. Click that, and you're going to scroll down, but where just pick one, and it's going to say title gifter. Click that, and I make sure that I give you all a shout out for doing that, and also you're going to accumulate points when you do that. So don't forget about your points. All right. Um, again, man, I really appreciate the channel over on YouTube because YouTube have been growing like crazy, and I really love that. I really love that about really love that about the platform. For everybody that's involved, y'all been sharing the platform out. We over the past 3 days, I've been seeing a lot of new people in the chat over on over on YouTube. So again, thank y'all so much, man. And again, shout outs to everybody that's involved. Let's see. Victoria's good to see you. Peggy, good to see you. Angela, good to see you. Miss Alon, good to see you in the building. And everybody else that's coming in. Zelia, Life Changer, Unique, Vic, um, Latanya, Peggy, Cherry, Shell Bell, everybody that's coming in. Thank y'all so much. If you're coming in, make sure you drop something in the chat so I can give you a shout out. And also, if you're new to the channel, uh, put in the chat that I'm new, and I give you a shout out. All right. Before we get started, y'all see the topic. Allie and Shelly Carter exposed by Salon worker. All right. And also, Allie ran into the house screaming. Um, well, damn. Miss Life Changer, look like you took another title gifter. You took another title. Appreciate that, Life Changer. Shout outs to Miss Life Changer. I see you. I see what you're doing. Thank you so much for doing that, Queen. Good to see you in the building. Again, like I said, if you're new, dropping in the chat. Pandora, good to see you, and I will give you a shout out. All right. Let's see. But I don't have too much to say. Um, we're gonna let the video do the talking because it's gonna be two parts to this video. But it's a lot that have to be unpacked, unraveled, uh, in this particular video. All right. So again, the uh the narrator or the I guess the interviewer that you're gonna hear is King World. He the one that held this interview with this young lady early last year, if I'm not mistaken. Um, yeah, it was early last year, roughly around about 10 months ago, 10, 11 months ago. So Tammy, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Mercury, good to see you in the building. She said, hey, everyone, doing a few errands. Listen in, then we'll join fully soon. Thank you so much for that update. Yeah. What? Matagi, Alexandra. Why do you feel the need to put that in my chat? Out of all the chats you can go to on TikTok, you decide to use my chat to put that in the comments. You said in Ugandan, you said I'm Ugandan, people are unaliving. What you want us to do about it? I mean, I'm just being honest. What you want us to do about it? Nikki, I did get your messages. I finally got it. Thank you so much, Nikki. Uh, Miss Life Changer, your ass showing out. Your ass is really showing out. Shout out to Miss Life Changer. She already getting started. So y'all get going to the gift gallery. Y'all see them cool gifts she's throwing across the screen. Go into the gift gallery and go ahead and claim the title, y'all. Go ahead and go in there and do it. Don, good to see you in the building. She says it's been a long time. I had to catch up. I appreciate that. Um, yeah. So again, like I said, y'all, I don't have much. We just we're gonna go with the flow, right? The flow of this interview, because again, it's a lot to cover. All right. In the update, I asked for a 24-hour notice from that email that I got the other day from Nick Carter. It wasn't a response for the information that I asked for. So again, we're going to leave that right there. We just have people coming in here trying to be assertive on certain things that they feel uncomfortable about. And again, I'm not going to give that any more attention because, um, you know, people, people want me to stop talking about this so bad. All right, coming in the comments on Rumble and YouTube and on TikTok, saying crazy stuff, and I look at it like this: after a great talk with an individual, um, certain things we don't need to give energy to. All right, if somebody want to come out like that, talking about legal matters, cool, let's do it. All right. But again, it's not going to stop me from the overall goal here. And as y'all can see, we back with another topic, talking about Allie and Shelly. All right. You got that? We're back. All right. You're right. We ain't stopping. Uh, so um, uh, so again, thank you, Peggy. She said this is GV. Let him let him run it. That is facts. I appreciate that. Again, thank y'all so much, moderators, and again, y'all, TikTok. Um, please, 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 please share the live out. Beckham said, shit, play the video already. Beckham said, you know what, GV? If you don't play that video right now, me and you gonna have problems. Beckham's, I'm about to play the video just for you. All right. Okay, Beckham's. Beckham's okay. She said, GV, listen, can you please play the video? All right. So y'all, the video right here, y'all, I'm about to play it. Look at the topic, y'all. Look at the topic. Look at the topic. If you're new, put I'm new in the chat, because mostly everybody that follows my page, they know exactly what I'm doing. All right. Okay, Laura D. Good to see you. Shout outs to you. Uh, what they say? PDF file. No, you know how you send something like in a PDF file. Her username is PRF. She said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just flip it around. We don't need that D in there. I'm gonna just put an R." Good to see you, sweetheart. She's new. We got Kendra new. We got Val new. Good to see y'all in the building. Good to see y'all. Welcome to the channel. This is Great Vibes on 10 for the win, and this is the On 10 family. Good to see y'all in here. All right, now y'all, let's go ahead and get to it. Y'all see the topic: Allie and Shelly Carter exposed by salon worker in Riverside, California. Again, this interview was done about 10 months ago, and the interviewer you're going to hear is King World from off YouTube. And of course, you see Allie ran into the house screaming. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, you said you just shared to mess. Appreciate that, Pamela. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Don, for putting that in the chat. All right. All right, so y'all, let's go ahead and get started. Without further ado, here we go. All right.
Right here. But I wanted to do it yesterday. But as you all know, I've been under the weather like a mug, man. It's done been crazy. So it's actually a two-part interview. When I spoke with this sister, and shout out to her for keeping it all the way real. Do you hear me? All the way real. I appreciate it, y'all. For real, just for, just speaking on this because we all had questions. We wanted to know what the hell was going on with the situation with Tory Outlaw. Now, up until now, we haven't ran across anyone other than Shelly's niece that knew her personally. Now, I have receipts on receipts after receipts, but they date back years ago when she first ran into Tory Outlaw. The funny thing about all of this, before I spoke with this lady, I told y'all, I thought this is what the hell was going on. That Shelly Carter was using Allie Carter, and she was making it seem as if that Tory Outlaw was like 15 or 16 years old.
No, y'all, it's not audio only. He just giving just a introduction to this video. All right.
That's the role that they were playing. Now you're gonna hear all of this within the interview. And in times past, people said this, they said that, about Tory Outlaw, Allie Carter, etc. No, you're gonna get the truth as it was told to this sister. Because it just so happened that Allie Carter lied like hell. She lied to this woman. She lied years ago and even said that Granny was dead. And as I explained this to this woman, she was sitting there trying to figure it out. Like, what? I was like, yeah, Granny ain't dipped till like 2020. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, I don't know why she told you that. But that just goes to show the position, the role that Shelly Carter has been playing for quite some time. Now, we're going to get into all of this. But before we get into the main interview, I'm first get ready to just tap in with when I first spoke to her. And I didn't speak to her too long because my ass, I was up the other day. Like trying to do too much, which we will get into. But just to give you somewhat of the backstory of the whole damn thing, man, I'm trying to tell you, yo, I'm going to go ahead and then jump into this one now.
I was literally getting ready to send you the screenshots of the messages that she sent me. It was actually in January when I saw when she sent me the messages.
Okay, so let me ask you, because this is a lot, you know what I'm saying? And people don't really know.
This shit is kicking me in the ass. I'm being honest because they had me fooled.
For real?
And I kind of caught on when I'll start from the beginning. I'll just fill you in because This shit is crazy.
Okay. Oh.
I met her. It was 6 years. I know exactly. It was 6 years prior to the day I sent you in the text in the message.
Okay.
And my aunt had called me. My aunt had a shop in Riverside on Magnolia. And I lived in Orange County. I lived in Tustin, California. And my aunt is older, so she was still servicing her clients that pretty much grew with her. So she wasn't doing any like younger people or any braiding styles because her hands didn't work like that no more. So she asked me, can I come braid some clients that I came into her shop looking for a braider? And I said, yes. So I went there a few times on the weekends only because I was in school to go braid. And one day while I was waiting, because I would stay at my aunt's house during the weekend, we were waiting and Shelly walked in. And when she walked in, she asked, was there anybody there that can do her daughter's hair? And my aunt pointed over at me since I was just chilling in a chair waiting to leave because I had already did the lady's hair I was there to do.
Right.
And I said, yes. And Allie walked in. And when Allie walked in, it kind of threw me for a loop because I was like, what the fuck? Who's this lady with like dressed like a man low key? And with this black girl. So I ended up doing Allie's hair, and I ended up not working for my aunt because my aunt was low-key ripping me off.
Okay.
So I had found out, I was young, I didn't know that there was law 70-30, and she was taking more than that from me, and I didn't know. So when I found out, I stopped going and working for her. I guess Allie had went back to, well, Tori, because I met her as Tori.
Okay.
I met her as Tori Outlaw.
And you know, like I say, she met her as Tori Outlaw. Let me drop some of these receipts right quick, so you know you won't just think that this is some made up stuff or whatever. But as you can see right here, XO Odyssey, which is in fact Allie Carter's account, back in 2019, this is the stuff that she was saying. You see, all this stuff about the dance auditions in Oregon, we already tracked down the Oregon crib. We did that already. Okay, you see. All this stuff right here, Allie was saying a lot, and there's a few of these messages that I'm unable to share, but I will now that we're live, because I didn't even think about this right here. Hold on, give me 1 second, gang. Yeah, let me go ahead and then punch in right now. Being that we up here on the Livest Network, give me 1 second. I just thought about it for like months now. She said, you know what, let me just reach out. Let me reach out and just go ahead and just debunk this stuff, because this person is lying, which you all will clearly hear within this interview. So I was unable to contact her. It's all good. It's all good, because the show goes on, y'all.
And she told me her real name. She had went back into my aunt's salon. I guess they went there looking for me, and my aunt was pissed off because I stopped going and helping her. So she told them that she didn't know how to contact me.
Okay.
Allie went into a dance studio one day that my cousin used to work at, and my cousin stopped working there because he said there was issues going on there, and it was some stuff going on there. So, which is crazy that I saw that you had mentioned that in one of your videos, and I was like, oh shit, I have to contact him.
Okay.
And she saw my cousin and recognized him from the pictures in my aunt's salon as my aunt's son.
Okay.
And he gave her my number, and she contacted me, and Shelly was actually bringing her to Tustin, California, to my home. And I was doing her hair there, and she would literally spend the entire day with me. And Shelly would sit outside in a car, in a truck, a grayish, it's like a pickup truck. It was like a grayish, brownish color.
And yo, let me tell you, when she said what she said about that damn truck, I hit the fucking floor. Do you hear me? I hit the floor, because I actually know what truck that she's referring to. I might even expose the truck within this live stream too. Only thing I will say is when I put it up on the screen, just know that we know. Okay, Shelly Carter. So you actually think that you riding around, you know, that you on the low and stuff. You and Allie been doing your thing for quite some time or whatnot. Yeah. But the same way how we caught Jaguar right and made her switch up her program, the same thing happened with you. See, the Google caught that truck. The Google got that truck on there. Okay, Shelly. So we know for a fact that's the truck that you in. Now, being that she just said that, it just gave me even further confirmation. I said, oh, wow. I said, oh, shit, damn. So seriously? Yeah, like straight up. I tripped out over all of this shit right here. I just was like, damn.
Shandu, welcome to the live. Good to see you. Hey, listen, y'all, while this video is playing, can everybody be tapping the screen right now? We sitting at 21,000 taps. We've been live now for almost 30 minutes. So if y'all can everybody hold their finger down? Just hold your finger down on that like button. You'll get a bang out of life. Hold that thumb, your index finger, fucking fuck you finger, whatever you decide to do. Just make sure you hit that heart. And we're gonna give a shout out to Jackie, Miss T, coming in the building, just throwing up the gold poplars. I'm talking about she just her finger gotta be tired throwing them 90 gold poplars. Then we had Jackie coming in with the GGs, also the lightning bolts with the goats. Then we had PRF. She threw a rose in the building with Tiffany through the daily heart meet. And then we had welcome to the Wolf family. Thank you so much for throwing that in the damn chat. Christine with the Daily Heartmeat. You got Kelly with the Go Popular, and also again with your Daily Heartmeat. You got welcome to the Wolf again. Thank you so much for your gifts. You got Shells with the Heartmeat. Celeste, Wolf. Thank you again. MT, thank you so much for what the hell is this on my damn screen? Uh, God damn, like this, like I look like I'm ready to buy a car. That, listen, Latoya, thank you so much for the paper cranes that you threw out, and also Nicole, thank you so much for your hand hearts. Kentucky, thank you. That was freaking amazing. That was MT with the air dancers. Thank you so much, Kentech. Thank you so much for the 3 footballs. Mystic, thank you for your daily heartmeat. And Pandora for your 5 heart puffs. Y'all, let's continue. Thank y'all so much for tapping.
Damn, so that's the that's the spot, y'all. And then I'm gonna tell you the even crazier thing, about this whole damn situation, right? And like I said, with the Google, I might even flex the Google on them. Hold on. Yeah, because it was another. Well, at first, Shelly, you had that red truck. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you just renting the vehicles or whatever, but yeah, it was a red truck that was at that address. I have to look like on my other map and then see if we got an update. But according to January of 2024, January 2024, that truck was parked in the driveway of that crib. Okay, so we may even get to that later too. Damn. And this was so like a month ago.
And she was a minor. She was young. She told me stories about how her mom was pimping her out. Her mom was on drugs. She only told me about one sister. She actually bought a girl to my house one day. By this time, I had moved to Orange. And she bought a girl to my house and said that it was her sister. And the girl was like telling me, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go back home. I don't know if I'm going to run away, blah, 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 if I'm going to stay. And I was like, well, you guys don't look alike. And Allie was like, oh, we have different dads. So I was just like, okay, I don't know.
So I'm assuming she's talking about Keisha. I may be wrong, but I'm assuming. I'm just assuming. All right.
I honestly don't know. I'm just servicing this girl's hair.
See?
I lost contact.
Mm-hmm. So now you see how the other story got out there too. Like when the sister wanted to go to other platforms after messaging me first. You see?
Okay. So that is Keisha.
So they've been thick as thieves for quite some damn time now.
Contact with Allie. When I lost contact with Allie, when she finally came back and just randomly hit me back up, when she came back, she had gained weight.
Mm-hmm.
Shelly never came back into my house. Never came in my house. She had gained weight. And I had questioned her about the weight. At this time, she was working at Farrell's Ice Cream in Riverside. It's now shut down. It was by Castle Park Amusement Park.
See how the receipt.
And that is correct. I was when we talked about this last year, we were able to pull certain information you can pull to where you can get people's like it's a site where it won't tell you exactly where you worked at, but it'll show you if you had income coming in. The same database that the IRS use, right? Or you can use this particular database. And yeah. Yeah. So again, they supposed to been running her ass out there making ice creams. All right. Let's continue. Yeah, Tori working, but not Shelly. Shelly, remember, Shelly was sitting here collecting that check. All right. And I'm assuming it was a disability check. Not from her, but I think it was from her mother.
So receipting. See, that's where Allie was working at. See, that's why Allie wasn't asking for no money. You see what I'm saying? Allie been had a job. Allie been out here playing these people face, playing like that she's a truther.
On
and that she on the run.
La Sierra. She was working at Farrell's. I know for a fact that she was working at Farrell's because she would call me from work and we would talk and she would video call me. And
You better ask him again where she at. Hey, you feel me? She made the decision to go somewhere else. You know, like I say, it's a process with this platform right here. I've been doing this shit for a minute. So I'm not the one to jump out here, you know, whenever I find out some shit and just start talking about it. No, I'm going to sit on that information. Okay? It's a process, straight like that. Now, if none of that stuff would have happened, shit, she would be on deck right now. But you're going to see how much is revealed throughout this interview, okay?
And I knew she was working there. I seen her uniform. Shelly at one point had bought her a car and she would actually come to my house by herself. She had a red little car. She came to my house one day. She was on the way to a beach. It was her and another girl, was a white girl. And they were on the way to the beach. And she told me that she had a baby. She told me it was a son.
Mm.
And that she wanted to tell me because I was questioning her about her weight. The next time she came to my house, around this time, she was like 17 years old. She had 17 or 18. Shelly bought her the car because she got her GED.
Okay.
And she used to do homework at my house. While I was doing her hair, she was doing homework. She would bring her folder and she would do homework. I don't know if it was a front or she was really in school.
Okay, so and again, all of this is allegedly, right? So if Tori got her GED, what is this high school diploma that Shelly posted on their platform with Tori graduated from high school? All right. Again, I just got questions. Let's continue.
But when she supposedly graduated, she had got a car.
Mm-hmm. And just like them receipts right there that just dropped, and I know you sitting there thinking like, oh shit, like for real? Like, yeah, for real. And you know why for real? Peep game, right? The sister, the number that Allie called her from, I just want to put it in it. I want y'all to drop it in the chat right now, okay? Just put it in the chat, yo. The number that Allie called from, you see the zip code, right? You see the city, right? Mira Loma. The carrier is T-Mobile. Riverside County, Parish. So the lady did somewhat of a reverse search on Allie. And I'm asking y'all right now while we live, right? Whose number do you think that this is? Of course, Allie was using this number, but whose number do you think that this is? Out of all of the numbers in the world, whose number do you think that this is? I'm gonna give you a second because it's gonna get weird. It's gonna get weird now. It's gonna get weird. Okay, let me check my comments out. Shelly, everybody that's saying Shelly is wrong. Everybody is wrong that's saying Shelly. The only person that got it right was Ronnie. That's the only person. Okay, that's why I be telling y'all, pay attention, yo. Pay close attention when you're on the Livest Network. You know what I'm saying? So as you can see right here, that's the number right there. That's Allie's number right here. So you got to ask yourself, why is Allie Carter using Shelly's deceased mother's phone number? Huh? What's really going on, y'all? Am I tripping? Are you tripping? What's going on, y'all? Because from the interview with the niece, we found out that that woman is not really Shelly's mother. That lady is a woman that was friends with Granny, and her and Granny both were into the group home lifestyle. As I told you before, where I'm from, I know women that had group homes and they were tight with each other. They were tight. They did all type of events at the recreation center, all type of stuff. Like, they overall were some good people. I'm not gonna lie, they were some good people. So for children who in fact may have problems, or who may even, fail to the streets, or, got deeply involved with the streets, I do get it. I understand it. Without them having anywhere else to go, a lot of them then would take refuge at group homes, and the owners of group homes would work diligently to, just to be able to not only protect the child, but to house the child and give them somewhat of.
Kendra came in the chat. Zero, how you doing? Kendra said, she said, I believed her. God damn it. She said, God damn it. God damn it. Shit. Shit. I was following the Alice Army. I was, right there with the 90s Nation. Kendra said, God damn it. Fuck. I want all of my taps. I want all the time that I invested into watching her going live over the past 4 or 5, going on 6 years. I want all of my time back. That's what Kendra said in her mind right now. Kendra is in the kitchen right now cooking and burning water at the same time. She throwing cups, her ass tripping over the damn cat that's trying to get to the litter box because his ass don't want to go outside and shit because it's too fucking cold. Kendra is mad. So right now it's a lot that's going on in her house right now. She said, "Yep," and to hear yep, and to hear she was lying is just fucked up. H2O said the same thing. Me too. They had a good thing going. The jig is up. So that's the 4th person that's in the chat on TikTok saying that they used to believe her. Nikki said on TikTok, Kendra, right here. Nikki said, charge down for them hours, Kendra. Jennifer said, wow, y'all coming in here. Jennifer said, she said, I used to believe her. I had nothing to show different. Wow. That is crazy. Sandy says, so has she been located? She was never missing. She was never missing at all. MT said, I only found out because of this live. Alicia said, I prayed for her safety. God damn it, man. Wow. Spiritually, Bree said, I believed her too and not sure why not to. Y'all just keep listening, okay? Damn, it's a lot of y'all. Okay, watch this right here. If you're new to the channel on TikTok and you used to believe her, if you're new today, you used to believe her, say new. Just put new in the chat. Yes, Alicia. So we got Alicia, we got Jennifer, we got Kim, we got Natalie, we got Lordy. Damn, Cool Beans, Malgrass, Tanja, Heather. Damn, 100. God damn, it's a lot of y'all. Hey, what's going on, runners? Shug, Danielle. God damn. The only thing I'm gonna tell y'all to do, YouTube, y'all see that chat? Chandu, again, good to see you, sweetheart. Cool Mama, thank y'all so much for, and again, Chandu, thank you for dropping that on Rumble. I really appreciate that. All right, thank you so much. Listen, Pam or Ranny, can y'all pin Fat Boo's comment on YouTube? And you say you even shed a tear. Y'all listen, I had a young lady to come in here. I had a young lady to come in here last week, broke the fuck down on this page, pissed off because she spoken on the phone, with Tori, that y'all know as, you say you don't have pen authority. I thought y'all had full mod access. Let me look into that. that she's spoken with them and um, shared a lot of information. Some things that happened to her when she was, with her children, and um, that's why I tell you all, if you listen to Allie very closely, Tori Outlaw is her name. If you listen to Allie very closely, you would hear a lot of holes, right? Remember, she don't take questions at all. B Marie, you knew on YouTube. Good to have you in the building. And again, if anybody questions her, she's going to call you a pedophile. Now that you are new, listen to this. Have you noticed every time she go live, she likes to cut her comment sections off? She'll cut them back on every now and then, but she likes to cut them off. All right, thank you, Diva. Again, they don't like to be questioned at all about anything. So if you went over there, the only thing they want you to do is just agree with them, right? Everything that they say, they just want you to agree. All right, nothing different. If you disagree, they're going to try to call you out or they're going to block you. That's just how it goes over there. All right. Cool Bean said that what made me suspicious, the defensiveness. Yes, they get very defensive because, again, they can't even keep up with their own storylines. All right. Let's, yeah, they'll call CPS on you. Oh, yeah. All right, y'all, let's keep going. Remember, everybody tapping the screen. Let's go to TikTok. Let's go ahead and push this to 60,000. Everybody on YouTube, y'all keep tapping the screen and also keep throwing them hearts out. Put them hundreds out there. And it's also, y'all, please share the live out on YouTube. And same thing with Rumble. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Just share the live out. I see Cool Mama. Look at that damn hat, TT. Share the live out. I really appreciate it. Y'all are freaking amazing. All right, y'all, let's continue.
Of a normal life, a normal child life, any damn way. You feel what I'm saying? So I get it 1,000,000% with the whole group home thing, right? But now that I know all of this, and I know for a fact, that this stuff with Shelly Carter, what she's doing as far as, Allie Carter having Sharon Mayton, the deceased lady, having her cell phone number. Oh, it's about to get real damn interesting now. Real interesting. And shout out to Janae up in the building. You already know what it is. Let's go, man.
I had saw a ring on her ring finger, and I'm looking at her crazy, and I'm like, what the fuck is that on your finger? And she like jumped back and looked at me, and she like tried to cover her finger and tried to pull the ring off her finger. I said, no, what the fuck is that? And she was like, don't tell my mom I'm engaged to a 24-year-old. I said, what the fuck? She told me that she was talking to
engaged to a 24-year-old. Now, we ain't even got to the part where Allie ran up in some woman's house and that woman had to call the police on Allie Carter. Oh, yeah. Let's go, man.
Into some 24-year-old who lived by the dance studio. She said there was a park by the dance studio. I've never been to the dance studio where she's talking about, so I don't know. But she said there was a park and she used to meet him there in the park. She told me that his whole family was molesting her, or even his mother.
What the fuck kind of shit is that?
Another occasion, I have a friend who lives in Irvine, and her daughter actually did get kidnapped. Her name was Cece. And me thinking that Allie and them, or Tori and them, are trying to save the children, I called them, and they came to Cece's mom's house in Irvine. And when they came, I hadn't seen her in a while. When they came, when I tell you, she looked like skin and bones and like death. Her story to me is she was poisoned at work. She told me that she was in the hospital for like 40 or 50 days. It was somewhere in that range. Sorry, I'm freezing. It's cold out here. I'm in the garage because I'm smoking and I have children.
Oh, it's okay. And that's what I wanted to tell you too. That's why I'm like, is it a way like tomorrow that we can like have this conversation? Because like where I'm at, it's like it's 2:22.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry.
No, it's no problem. That's why I say like if it's a way that we can, or you can message me and let me know tomorrow like what's a good time,
Yes.
and we can just talk about it then.
Oh yeah, anytime actually tomorrow. I don't have any clients tomorrow. I try to keep a free day.
Okay.
So I'm not doing hair tomorrow. So anytime tomorrow is good.
Oh, and I gotta address this comment too. And like I said, the interview hasn't even started yet. This is just the first time that I spoke with her. I just want to address the comment, and somebody put in the comments and said the feeding tube. Vicky said the feeding tube. And if you ain't figured that part out yet, that was the reason for the said.
Okay, so do y'all remember when Tori, and again, shout outs to King World for dropping this, doing this amazing interview, because y'all, it haven't even got started yet. All right, shout outs to King World. All right, it's something that this young lady just said. All right, she said that she was engaged to this 24-year-old, and they used to meet up at the park. And again, this is the same 24-year-old where she talks about the whole family used to molest her. Okay, who the hell just took that meteor shower? Milk Oats, man, welcome to the building, man. Thank you so much for that meteor shower. I think now Randy, I want you to correct me if I'm wrong. Ain't this the same park where she talked about where she was when she told the whole story where she was about to get sold off to Russia? She ran to this particular park. And also, so y'all know how she talk about these people, Mr. and Mrs. Understood. So I'm trying to see if this the same park where she took that photo with the red hair, where she had that dark, fiery red hair. Oh, the video already played. Again, so as y'all know, this young lady, she's not lying, okay? Because a lot of this stuff, you said that there was a park in Fontana, Fontana. Okay, gotcha. Y'all, it's y'all haven't heard nothing yet, all right? Let me just bypass this part. Okay, here's the part 2. All right. Well, with her.
They super dope.
Thank you.
No doubt, no doubt. But yeah, I looked through the stuff and I just was like, well, damn. You can just start wherever that you want to, even if you feel like that you might have to go back through what you were saying in the beginning about.
Yeah, let's just start from the beginning. Last night I was kind of scrambling through it because I was out here freezing. But my aunt had called me one day and asked me if I can come do a client's hair who wanted some I can't think of the lady's name, but she used to get her braids braided all the way down to the end. But she was like a known person, but she doesn't braid anymore. She's older and she was only servicing like her clients that she's been doing for years. So she was doing like roller sets and easy styles like that.
Oh shit.
So I told her yes.
Shit. Oh, hold on. Oh shit.
Gotcha, Jackie.
Oh shit.
All you gotta do is keep listening.
Oh, let me know what's going on. Or do you want the rest of your secrets exposed? It's one of the. What you want to do, Allie? All right, because I'm about to hit play because I got some stuff to do. And Yeah, I got some stuff to do, so I'm just gonna go ahead and hit play.
I came up to Riverside. Her shop was on Magnolia and Riverside.
Let me address the comment. Jesse J. Roos said, show the facts that she is lying because they do have everything and it will um, continue to come out. Jesse, are you new here? Is this your Jesse? Is this your first time here? I'm just asking a question, y'all. Hold on. I'm just asking. Are you new? Yes, no, because I got to move forward. Kendra said, yes, kids are being abused. I hope Sasha Riley is telling the truth. Kendra, Sasha Riley, she's next. See, let me tell y'all something. Y'all, okay, you're new. All right, got you. Thank you for answering the question. Um, no, it's not box time. It's not box time yet. Um, I'm going to deal with Sasha Riley next. All right. So be careful. That's why I tell you all, y'all have to, y'all have to be careful who you follow on these social media platforms. Because somebody say something, that doesn't mean you got to just hop on hop over there and say, "Ooh, guess what Allie Carter said," or "Look at what Sasha Riley said." Because over on YouTube they said Sasha is a man, um, allegedly. But we're not going to deal with Sasha yet. All right, I'm still gathering all the information I need about Sasha. Okay, but with Tori Outlaw, you know, anytime somebody said that they were a victim of the MK Ultra program, or they have DID, or they was a human trafficking, sex survivor, or anything in that nature, don't be so quick to say. Oh, y'all, look at what I found. I believe them. I believe them. Look at what they're saying. Oh, I can resonate with that. Oh, they got affidavits. Oh, they got, look at these CPS reports and all this stuff. The same stuff, the same information that they put out here on social media was the same information that debunked their ass. So when it comes to Allie and Shelly, the same shit that they tried to prove to you all that they were telling the truth was the same shit that had their ass debunked. So yes, they Allie and Shelly, they lied to you all. Now I'm not talking about what other people are doing. I'm just talking about her experiences, her story, the stuff she alleges that she been through since the age of 3 months. All right. Let's continue. No response, Mystic.
I just know there was a Stater Brothers across the street. That's all I know. I'm from Orange County, so I'm there one day. I serviced the lady, and I'm just sitting in the chair, just chilling, because I'm going back to my aunt's house for the night, and I was going to go home the following day. And while sitting there, Shelly walked in, and she asked, "Was there anybody who could do her daughter's hair?" My aunt pointed to me, since I was just sitting there and I was going to be doing anything for hours. And I said, "I could do it." And she goes back. She's like, "Let me go get my daughter." She walks out to a truck. She comes back, and it's Allie. And I'm confused. I'm like, okay, who is this chocolate melanated girl with this white lady dressed like a man? But anyways, I do Allie's hair. I stopped working for my aunt because she was pretty much taking advantage of me when it came to me being paid for the service.
Listen, this right here is a life lesson. Never, ever go into business with a family member or a friend, a close friend. I'm going to say this again. Do not ever, ever, ever go into business with a family member or a close friend. Let's continue.
Services.
Okay.
And I stopped coming to Riverside, and I was only doing hair out of my home in Tustin, California. Like maybe I want to say like a year or so went by, and my phone rang, and I answered it, and it was Allie.
Okay.
And she's asked me if I worked at a salon in Riverside and if I was the one that did her hair. And she sent me a picture and I said, yes. And she's like, oh my gosh, I've been trying to find you. Me and my mom went back to the salon and the lady said that she didn't know how to contact you, which I knew was BS because she's my aunt. And my aunt just does crazy shit like that. And Shelly started bringing her to Tustin, and I was doing her hair in Tustin. I did her hair in Tustin for
So what's
maybe
Tussin?
about 3 years or so.
What's the Tussin? What did you say it's called?
Tustin. I lived in the city of Tustin. That's in Orange County.
Okay.
And she would bring her there. Shelly would walk her to the door. She would never come in my home, and she would just sit outside in the truck. She would call Allie or text her periodically and ask her if she was hungry, and she would leave and she would come back, and she would always bring us both an extra large combo from Wendy's. It was always Wendy's.
Damn. Okay.
And even after I would finish Allie's hair, she would be sitting there doing homework in the chair, doing homework. And I slowly became like a big sister. I could tell that she was a troubled child. My parents were foster parents. I have a sister named Ashley. I have a sister named Alex. Alex has been in my life since she was 6 years old. Alex is now 25. She could play any instruments you put in her hand. She's in an orchestra. And she just recently graduated from college. Alex and Ashley graduated from San Diego State. My parents were parents to them. So when I met Allie, I could tell that she was troubled. Something about Shelly was always off. She never smiled, like really smiled, but then slowly but surely she would laugh at stuff around me.
Right.
They came to my daughter's first birthday party. But prior to my daughter's first birthday party, let me go back. I did Allie's hair for a few years when we were in Tustin, a couple years. Then she disappeared. She disappeared for a few months, and she wouldn't answer my calls or anything because I would call and check on her. She became like a little sister to me because I knew that she was in the system. I have cousins that went through the system, and it's not always great for them.
So she explained all of that stuff to you about the system?
Yes, she sure did. She told me that, being honest, and I do apologize, Miss Outlaw, for repeating this, but she told me her mom was on drugs, that she'd been in the system since she was 3 months, that she had paperwork leading back to 3 months, that she was being molested, that her mom was offering her to men for whatever.
Damn.
At 3 months, she told me at 3 months that she didn't tell me she remembered, but she said it was documented. She told me about various homes that she'd been in that where she was being touched and whatever else inside these homes, so she would run away. She came to my house one day to get her hair done, and she had gained a lot of weight, and Shelly had left to get us food. And her phone died, so there wasn't a way for Shelly to text her or anything, and she'd asked me if I had a charger, and I told her yes. So we were talking, and she was charging her phone, and that's when she told me that she had a baby, and that's why she disappeared. She knows that it was a son. Or she felt like it was a boy.
So how many times have we told you all every time when Tori be talking, that Allie, she be talking, and I could play probably about 300 different videos of her saying this. when she went up missing, Shelly likes to call it AWOL. Nobody came looking for her. Nobody raised no noise in the streets, or nobody did this and nobody did that. And when she got tired of being out there in the streets, that's when she went back to CPS and told them, "Hey, I'm tired. I just need somewhere to go." Uh, but we told y'all, "Hey, something about that wasn't right." Again, she never said where she was located. She just said the only thing she say is, when I got back. After I ran away from placement at 15 and a half, she was gone for a year, and all of a sudden she just showed back up. But she never talks about where she was located. And I told y'all when we brought up the pictures and everything, I said, y'all put two and two together. She was pregnant and allegedly had a baby. Again, everything is alleged, all right?
Um,
Hold on.
a
So she
white
said she had a son or missed or lost
that
a
she had a
child.
baby in a home, it was a home birth, that she had a baby, and the baby was taken from her after she had the baby. She don't know where he's at, anything. So then I continued to do her hair, and then she called me one day from work. She worked at Farrell's Ice Cream in Riverside on La Sierra. And she called me from work, and she was in panic. And she was like, "I feel super sick. I feel like I'm being poisoned." Her exact words. She said she feels sick, that she feels like she's being poisoned. And she's like, "There's a lady sitting at a table with a little boy, and I think it's my son. And she's not eating. She's not ordering nothing. She just got a cup of water, and she's just staring at me." I said, "What?"
Ooh, y'all, this right here is about to get it. Woo. Ooh, wow, we're gonna just take a small break. Everybody, thank you so much for coming in. Again, YouTube, we have a live goal. We just need 10 people to knock out that live goal. All right. Um, and also on TikTok, thank y'all so much for hitting towards that live goal. Julie, thank you so much. Contek, thank you so much. NBC, thank you again. Uh, let's see, Heather, thank you so much for the 2026. Heather said, "Hell, I'm new here." Thank you so much for that pin. B Genia, you also sent some melody glasses. Thank you so much for that. We also just had Shell Bell hit towards the live goal. So y'all, again, thank y'all so much for coming in. Now, while y'all doing that, let me show y'all this. And again, this is what Tori put on her. And y'all, a lot of y'all seen this, but we're gonna match this up. All right, let's go here. And I'm going to show y'all. Sidebar, today is my birthday, GV. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birth, BIRFTH. Happy birthday to Queen T. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Queen T. All right, yes, birth. Yeah, B birth with an F. Yeah, that F is stressed. Birthday. That's all you got to do. Merky said, "Beautiful." You a damn lie. Y'all just be lying in the chat. Great vibes. That was beautiful. Man, my ass, happy birthday. Let me bring up this photo right here to you. While we bring up this photo, for you. Happy birthday to Queen T. Happy birthday to you. It should be right here. Okay, I think I'm in the area. Okay. So I have a picture of that baby boy. I just want to say I expect that beautiful singing in March. Shit. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Done. Um, okay, so this the baby boy. I'm not gonna show that again. But that baby boy looks just like uh his grandma. I mean the Mrs. Outlaw. All right. Here it is, right here. There it is. I found it. There it is. Boom. Okay. So again, you can't deny this, right? When she says she went missing, you can't deny this shit. And she was talking about she feel like she been poisoned. Um, again, you can't make this shit up, right? All right. Again, you can easily see the pregnant belly, right? Let's let the all right. Again, y'all seen this before. This isn't nothing new. Um, and this is what Shelly put on their page where she put on a photo. Again, this is what poison can do, right? Um, so again, y'all, for the ones that say, "Hey, I was believing Allie Carter," and she said that she never got pregnant, she can't have kids. There go that baby bump right there. All right, and it clearly states right here, this is what poison can do, right? There go that baby bump. Yeah, pretty much. SAS, yes, pretty much. That's what being pregnant. That's what she had Tori to believe that was poison, allegedly. It's going to reset itself, Diva. Thank you. So again, for everybody that's new, the only thing yes, I do know the hairdresser's name. Um, but I haven't checked the email just yet because I'm trying to stay focused. Because the moment I open up the email, it's a lot of stuff, and sometimes it throws me for a loop, and I get sidebar. So at the next big break, I'll look at the email. Edie, I got you. So far, do anybody have any questions? All right, we're gonna do 2 minutes right now for any questions. Anybody got any questions? Now remember, on their pages, they don't ask, they don't open it up for y'all to ask questions. They tell y'all they're gonna this boom. No, they say just boom, 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 boom. But they're gonna drop some receipts later on, and they get the fuck off the live. Yep, that's exactly what she said in the interview, Angel. She said, T Butterfly said, so how? You know what? Fuck it. Never mind. What's the proof? I mean, the for sure. You said, what's the proof? I mean, the for sure cult. I don't understand what you're asking, Kendra. You know what? Let's do it like this right here because I don't like to stall the show out. So Kendra, just come up here just for a few seconds so I can understand what you're asking here. That way we don't get lost in the sauce. Kendra, how you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all doing?
Roll out. We rolling out. What you got?
All right, this good stuff. I was just wondering what is the for sure she was caught moment? Like who caught this exactly? When did it get caught?
What
And
when
what was the situation that she got snagged up in that said that's it, you're lying? I
okay.
mean, was it just
Okay, so so you're asking is what was the breaking point to say, you know what? All right, yeah, this young lady in line, right?
Right.
What was the straw? What they say? What's the straw that broke the camel's back? Right.
Yeah.
Well, Kendra, look at it like this. Because you again, we don't want your cat running through the house, like I said earlier, and you tripping over it because you know.
Me.
Let's look at it like this, Kendra. And again, that's a great question. Um, if you well, for me, let me speak for myself. Um, so she talks about what happened to her at 3 months, right?
Yeah, I mean, I got bits and pieces of Allie. I
All
never
right,
sat down. I
I got
wasn't
you.
in her army,
I got,
but
I got you. I got you right
and
here.
it did get over the top. It got so weird that I was like, "What?
Now
She tripping?"
she was telling the truth. Stop playing. Listen. So let me bring it up so YouTube can see it too, and Rumble can see it. And again, everybody on YouTube and Rumble, thank y'all so much for being here. This right here, what did it for me? This right, this right here. Well, this right here was one of them. All right. So they dropped this right here as let me move it over so y'all can see it. They dropped this right here as proof and evidence um, that she was in the system at 3 months. And again, we went over this several times. But do you see where my cursor? Do you see where my mouse at right here? You see this?
Yeah, but I can barely read it.
Okay, I'm going to read it for you. All right,
Yeah.
so it says right here 5/24, 1994. It just says on 5/24, 1994. That will make Tori exactly 3 months. All right, because she was born in
Okay.
February of '94. Right. So
All
it
right.
said San Bernardino CPS received a referral on. Now you see this right here that's marked out. This black mark that's right here.
I see that. Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's keep reading. Received a referral on black mark for sexual abuse. An unknown party reported. An unknown party reported. A minor states that two other children had rubbed her private parts, and the other licked her neck, and the referral was evaluated out. You see right here, my cursor I got right here has Tori T. Outlaw. That's Allie Carter, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if her name is here, how come? Who is this right here that's covered up?
Okay.
You see where I'm going with that?
I see. I do.
Okay, so if they didn't have to cover her name here, why cover it up here?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's somebody else. Yeah.
That
I
is
do.
somebody else. Okay, that is somebody else. Now, when it say two other children had rubbed her private parts and licked her neck, that statement is true. But right before that, it says a minor states. When you're 3 months, you're an infant. Infant cannot talk.
Right.
All right. So again, who made that statement? And we found out the backstory to it, thanks to her biological mother. She told us that it wasn't Tori, it was actually her older sister. It was a mishap that happened when she was over her friend's house having a good time, and it's what the friends did. So her mother reached out to CPS and said, "Hey, this what happened to my child. Y'all need to go check on them." And she had to, get on the parents about that. Hey, my daughter's not going over there ever again. Because this is what she told me. These two kids sit there, touching on her. And it made her very furious, very furious. How about that? So so that what happened with that part. So nothing didn't happen to Tori.
Yeah.
That's why they had that covered up. So that's why she's going around social media saying that she's been in the system since 3 months and all this stuff happened to her.
Okay. So I haven't deep dived on this Tori Alley. I did see a few months ago, I think you had her mom on your show.
Mom be coming up here every now and then, and she just
And
be.
she was adamant, and she was yelling and screaming, and
she be tripping.
I just,
she
yeah,
be
I
tripping
wasn't
on.
sure yet.
Yeah. She when she get in, she get in. And again, she have every right to. And the reason why I say that is because her daughter been on social media for the past 6 years, dogging her out, dogging her sisters out, dogging her father out, dogging her whole entire family out for 6 years. So she have every right to say what she have to say about her daughter.
Oh, she does. I'd be one mad motherfucker too. I would be too.
That's what. Let it out. Say it again. One bad what? One mad
Might
what?
be one mad motherfucker too.
Girl, you better say it with your chest.
One bad motherfucker.
That's what I'm talking about.
Pissed
Absolutely.
off.
Yeah.
Woo.
So, but again, that's like one of probably, woo, probably what 90 proof I
Oh,
can show you that this young
right.
lady have been. But again, she tells us that she's she been lying. People just don't catch it because they fall in love with her story and don't actually they don't fact check her.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, the fact checking is very important, but I just don't know how to fact check something that I just don't have time really in my life.
Just
But
listen. Just
yeah,
listen, sweetheart. Listen to
I
this.
did start listening and it did start falling apart by some of the crazy shit she started saying. It just seemed like she was getting further and further
Listen to
into
this.
like fantasy world of some sort.
Well, again, that's why you gotta listen to her, and you gotta detach your heart away from anybody that's speaking on social media. All right, I want you to listen
You're
to
right.
this. Listen to
You're
this.
right about that.
I'm not going to bring up the video, but listen to this right here. And I love playing this one. I love it. Just listen. Listen.
It back in December 2020, and I'll repost it in my story after this, and I got attacked. How could you say that about Snoop Dogg? I was his arm candy once.
How old were you?
Wasn't just from my personal experience. I was 13.
She was with Snoop Dogg at 13. His arm candy. And again, I can bring up pictures right now where she was with her mama. At 14, I could bring up when she was at home with her mama. Hell, at 12, I could bring up pictures where she was at home with her mother. At 11, 10, I could show you where she was with her mama and her daddy. And we can keep going and going and going and going and going. Well, Tupac doing his thing. He doing his thing. All right. But again, just sit back, relax, and thank you so much for coming up. Because I know you. If you got any more questions, drop it in the comments. All right, thank you, sweetheart. No problem. Man, that was good. All right. Uh, yeah. So right now we are sitting at 103,000 taps. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. YouTube, I don't know where I can count the fucking taps. I don't even see it in the analytics. So they just show me how many people hearing that shit. Listen, I need 10 people to donate to hit that live goal. YouTube, look at the top of your screen, hit that live goal, all right? That's 10 people. Who threw that paper crane? Thank you, Candy Corn. Thank you so much for that. And also Drika. All right, y'all, let's continue. Oh,
coming to the house in Orange.
hold on, y'all.
And that's
Hold on. Let me rewind it just a little bit. Y'all, I do apologize. YouTube, Rumble, I'm sorry. My bad. Let me rewind it just a little bit. That was my bad. That was my bad.
she
My
worked
bad.
at Farrell's Ice Cream in Riverside on La Sierra. And she called me from work and she was in panic. And she was like, I feel super sick. I feel like I'm being poisoned. Her exact words. She said she feels sick, that she feels like she's being poisoned. And she's like, there's a lady sitting at a table with a little boy, and I think it's my son. And she's not eating. She's not ordering nothing. She just got a cup of water and she's just staring at me. I said, what? She was like, this lady is just staring at me and she has this boy. And I'm like, okay. And she told me that she felt like she was being poisoned. That's the first time she ever mentioned being poisoned to me. She never went into depth. And I would just tell her, watch what you eat, watch who you're around. Like,
Right.
I don't know what's going on, but you need to be careful. So then I ended up moving from Tustin to Orange. And I believe, let's see, I had my daughter in 2013. So I was there for 2 years prior to getting pregnant with my daughter. So like 2009, 10, somewhere in there, I moved to Orange. I hadn't seen her for like maybe.
And that was your daughter from the screenshots with the photos that was sent? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I had, and then the second pictures where she messaged me and was like, your kids are beautiful. That's my son. Cause I had a son that she's never met. But the first one, the little girl, that's my daughter. She's now 11. The last time I saw her, so before we left, Tustin, she, spent a night at my house one night. And I did her hair the following morning. I remember it was a Saturday she spent the night. I did her hair on a Sunday because she said she had school on Monday. And I didn't see her. I ended up moving to Orange. She hit me up to do her hair. So she started coming to the house in Orange. And that's when I was pregnant with my daughter when she came back. I was pregnant with my daughter and she was laughing like, oh my gosh, I told you were going to have children because I always said I never wanted children. But God had other plans.
Right.
And I started doing her hair there. She came to my baby shower, my daughter's first birthday party. And then I didn't see her anymore. She called me amidst me not seeing her. She called me one day and she was like running. I could hear her out of breath. She was running. She was screaming. And she told me she was being chased by some men in a pickup truck. I know that it's true because she ran into a random person's apartment and the lady was on the phone yelling at her and trying to hit her with something. And she was yelling, please don't hit me. They're trying to get me. They're trying to get me. Dang. And she ran into the lady's. Ooh, woo.
So let me say something. Let me say something about this. Again, the only thing we can do is we can assume, right? We can assume 1,000 things. Was she trying to get away from Shelly, and she had these people to chase her down? Because we did see one one photo of her where she had a bunch of bruises on her legs, right? So again, we can make assumptions, right? We can make assumptions, but that right there is hard to hear. That this young lady was being chased down the street like that, and again, she was with Shelly the whole entire time. She wasn't missing. She wasn't nowhere, in Russia or being pimped out by these elites. She was with Shelly the whole entire time. All right, let's continue.
Oh, boy, you hear this shit? Huh? Damn.
When she came back, I was pregnant with my daughter and she was laughing like, oh my gosh, I told you were going to have children because I always said I never wanted children. But God had other plans.
Right.
And I started doing her hair there. She came to my baby shower, my daughter's first birthday party. And then I didn't see her anymore. She called me amidst me not seeing her. She called me one day and she was like running. I could hear her out of breath. She was running. She was screaming. And she told me she was being chased by some men in a pickup truck. I know that it's true because she ran into a random person's apartment and the lady was on the phone yelling at her and trying to hit her with something. And she was yelling, please don't hit me. They're trying to get me. They're trying to get me. And she ran into the lady's bedroom and the lady I guess she dropped her phone. I heard the phone drop. The lady picked it up and got on the phone and was like, hello, I don't know what's going on, but this girl needs to get out of my house.
Damn.
And then I told the lady, I was like, well, she's been on the phone with me. She told me somebody's chasing her. And I guess the lady went, looked, and she said, there's two white men. I just remember one had short hair, one had long hair. She told me they both had blue jeans on with not pickup trucks, with work boots. And she told me there was two white men walking downstairs in her apartment, walking around looking for Allie. Now that I think back about it, I think she was trying to get away and she called me because why wouldn't she call her mom? And I feel bad now because I'm the one who called Shelly
Mm.
Yep.
and gave Shelly the address Shelly the lady's address.
Okay. What did Shelly
So
say?
Now I'm thinking back, I feel horrible. Because if she would have told me she was trying to escape, I would have got in my car and drove to Riverside. I was in Orange. But I'm the one who called Shelly and told Shelly that this happened. Then I didn't see her for a while. And then that's when I sent you the messages.
Right.
I had messaged her about my friend Darla's daughter being kidnapped in Irvine.
Okay. Do y'all remember where she told the story where she was being chased down the street by these two white men with Pampers? They just had Pampers on. And I did a whole skit about pull-ups and depends. I'm assuming this is the same event when this happened. Okay? You cannot tell me, and again, I can be wrong. You cannot tell me Shelly sent those two men after her to chase her down from whatever she was trying to escape from. So now you got to ask this question, if Shelly was trafficking Tori. She always talk about moving across, going across state lines. 1 minute that they're in Nevada, next minute they're in New Mexico, next minute they're in Missouri. They always traveling. They're in Colorado. So you just got to ask these questions, right? Why is Shelly always driving Tori to a different state? For what purpose? They always talking about these contracts. These contracts that people buy into if they want to purchase one of Tori's altars. This is why most of her altars are under the age of 18. Most of them, according to Shelly. And she have over 200 plus altars. And the way Shelly breaks this stuff down with a fucking poster board is she breaking down how she sells Tori to these individuals. If you want to have sex with a 6-year-old, or if you want to have sex with a 12-year-old or 16-year-old, they have names, right? We met them, right? Maddie, Allie is one of them. Leilani is one of them, and we can keep going, right? That is correct, Miss Bree Bree. She did get with Shelly early enough. She been with Shelly. She been listening to Shelly since the age of 13. All right. Brandy said, "What if is Shelly making her say all of this?" Um, Again, this is why you got to ask questions, Brandy. Right? Everything again, we got to be careful what we listen to on social media. All right? Listen to something, sit on it, listen to it again, start asking questions, right? Anytime somebody deflect from a question, they got something to hide. All right? Absolutely, smoke and mirrors. TikTok said to make more money in or on the internet. You said, so wait, how does the bio mom have pictures of Tori that young if Shelly had her? No, 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 no. Listen. Shelly didn't have her at the age of 13 and 14 and the beginning when she was 15. Shelly was making contact with her at her school. When Tori used to when she was living with her mother, it was a foster home in the neighborhood. Tori used to run off to, and Shelly used to go to that foster home to meet up with Tori. Sometimes she would bring the kids back to her house. They'd be out there hanging out on the front porch. When Miss Outlaw get home, she used to she go off on Tori. Like I told you several times, don't bring those troubled kids around my house because they were trouble. And again, Tori didn't want to listen to nobody's rules. So of course, when Mama used to make her go in the house to clean up her room, clean up the bathroom, take a bath, a shower, different things like that, she would holler out the bathroom window like as if somebody was was doing something to her. But she just didn't want to do her chores around the house. So of course, she would always run back to Shelly over there to that foster home, and that was in the neighborhood, hang out with those kids, and Shelly. See, now remember, she didn't know that Tori was meeting Shelly at this foster home. Miss Outlaw didn't know that. She just know these kids was always coming back to her house. Tori was big in 2010 and 2011. Photos when she was being that she wasn't being trafficked. That's right. She was allegedly pregnant during that time. But before that, when she was still with her biological mother, she used to, sneak out of the house and around the corner and all that stuff, allegedly meeting up with Shelly. So according to the mother, yes, SAS hanging out at her school, bringing her rugs and food. That is correct. Randy, that's the photo um that I was telling we was talking about as far as when she had. I guess she was going to Disneyland, or again allegedly where she had like them little bunny ears, sitting on this couch, and she was big in 2010, 2011. But we're speaking about before 2010, 2011. We're talking about around when she was in the middle school and um, you know, the beginning of high school, different things like that. But again, she was being, according to her story, she was being pimped out. She was homeless. Um, she was with all these celebrities and all these different things like that. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people was believing. A lot of people were believing her. All right, let's continue.
And they came. I just sent you those. It was the most recent. It was an account that she had that's deactivated.
Okay.
There's like EXO, I believe, inside this.
Yeah, the EXO Odyssey or something like that.
EXO Odyssey, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
you'll see a big paragraph of me, and because she messages me and she says, "Sis, my mom said there's something wrong because I contacted Shelly."
Hold on one second. Let me get on my moderator real quick. Thank you, Don. This is the moderator on YouTube. Randy, listen here, sweetheart. If you go tell somebody hit the like button or subscribe to the channel, it's not hut the thumbs up. Hit is spelled. Now I know my speech is be all over the place sometimes. I know. But hit is HIT, not HUT. Nikki said, "Ready? How do we hut? I don't know. Matter of fact, fuck it. I'm finna pin it. No, damn, she took it down. She took it down. Why you delete it, Randy? Damn, I was about to pin that damn message. Shit. Fuck. Yeah, I made her take. She took that down real quick. I mean, real quickly. All right, y'all. Let's continue.
Something
You said, you know, I am stupid. An angry red mad says, so. Well, don't be upset, Randy. Don't be mad. Again, um, I'm Randy the retard. Now we got a fucking altar. Oh my goodness, man. These mods, man, they something different. They're a different breed, okay?
about can we do Friday? Mom says she can't fix my
Oh,
brakes.
that was to do her hair because her mom had bought her a car. The car I
You said F in birthday so she can use you for HUD. Okay, all right, Dar, I got you.
told you her mom had bought her
Right.
when she graduated. Well,
Just
Shelly bought her when she graduated.
okay. Yeah.
Right there. Yep.
Okay, about this whole situation with the brakes. Yeah, like I say, this is crazy because you've sent more than enough damn receipts. And like I say, I will be getting into all of those receipts. But if you can like explain as far as her feeling comfortable with you and just talking to you, what did she say to you about Shelly?
She never really told me anything about Shelly. She did tell me that Shelly will whoop her ass if she did anything bad like a mom would do.
What? Damn.
Mine. See that shit right there. That shit right there. That shit right there. Again, y'all know we love to expose Tori, Allie. We love to expose her lives. But Shelly, let us find out you put your hands on that woman. Let us find out, get proof. Tori better not ever come over here. Which she probably would never. We'll never do that. But let her come over here and tell us that you put your hands on her. Shelly, that's going to be your ass with the law. Because your dumb ass already put up a photo of her with bruises on her legs. Let us find out that you put your hands on that woman. Boy, boy, boy. Boy, boy, boy. I ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. And I'm not inciting violence upon no one. That's what law enforcement is for. All right? Because again, we got the photos of that your ass put on the internet with a bunch of bruises on her legs.
You hear this shit? Huh? Shelly was putting them paws on her, yo. Shelly was putting them paws on Allie. Damn. She a grown woman though. You feel me? Like, what the fuck? Just chumping her. Yeah, beating her down. Bump it. My mom said this, my mom said that. Your moms be putting your hands on you. Damn. But then she got online and made it seem like Miss Outlaw did all that stuff. You see how weird that is? Ain't that some shit? My mom this, my mom that. Now you see why I said just take notice of on how close that Shelly be sitting to her. I told you then. I say, boy, Shelly look like she want a sham punch. Shelly look like she be wanting to steal off on Allie. If Allie don't say the right thing, if she don't say the right thing, oh yeah, she going in her. That's why it be those prolonged stage times when they're not on the live streams, when people were thinking that, you know, they were making attempts to evade would-be employees by the elite. You know what I'm saying? All these, you know, like the elite employees and shit was chasing her down and shit or whatever. No, that's because Shelly put her hands on her. The same way how Nature Boy was doing his baby mama Velvet Marquez when he was beating her up, and then you wouldn't see her for a long time, and then she'll have them bruises on her because she light skinned, and he'll have her up there looking like She in Muslim garb. It's the same thing, y'all. Do you not see this shit? Like, it's a grown woman though.
But the thing is, what's crazy, when I watched some of the videos back, and I watched a video with her mom, and that's what really threw me for a effing fucking loop. Because I was like, wait, hold up. And then it's even more crazy that I moved out here and I'm only 3 exits from Menifee.
Wow.
I'm in Menifee all the time off of Newport because that's where everything is. The restaurants, all the stores, Target, TJ Maxx, everything, Home Goods, everything is over there. So I'm over there all the time. So I'm just like.
And like I say, I didn't even drop that exclusive, and I might drop it one day just to show y'all what she's saying, what you heard Measure Man saying in reference to them sitting in that damn parking lot. I told you. I had a phone call with Miss Outlaw and her daughter. They got in the car and rode over to where she talking about now. And I told her then, I said, that's where they be at. This where they be sleeping at. Yeah, I told her. I said, this where they be sleeping. And I know she sitting back listening like, ain't this some, I tried to tell you. That shit strategy. That's all that shit is. It's shit I used to know about nature, boy. I wouldn't even go live and talk about. I would wait 4 and 5 days. I would hit Miss Meat up. I'd be like, Meat, you think I need to drop that shit? Meat be like, nah. She like, nah. She was like, nah. Just keep fucking with her. And that's what I kept doing. I kept fucking with her. So then when he used to think that didn't nobody know where he was at, like when he was in Puerto Rico, he tried to play like he was at that one house. We been knew where the hell that he was at. We just didn't say nothing about the shit. We just sitting back watching his ass like it wasn't shit. And then I was like, you know what? This dude dumb as fuck. Just like both of their heads. They dumb as hell too.
This is some crazy shit. And then I know that she was working at a dance school. When I confronted her about gaining weight and kind of noticing, because she would come to my house, it'd be hot. She'd have sweatshirts on and shit. I think she was trying to hide a belly, but she didn't end up telling me that she had a baby. But she told me that she was messing with a 24-year-old, and it's the Isaiah boy.
Right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
That's him. He's 24. I've seen him, not in person, but I've seen her at a park chilling with him because she would call me on video.
The Isaiah.
He's African American. He's melanated. He's a melanite. He's tall and skinny. She told me that she was molested by his whole family. The stories that I heard from you on here about that, I didn't hear that stuff. She didn't tell me any of that. Mm-hmm. I don't really pay attention to social media and stuff like that.
See the Isaiah stuff and what she's saying about the Isaiah. This is what I think, y'all. Just like what she did to Miss Outlaw, the same thing with Isaiah and them, that she made up some stuff. She said that stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, straight up. Like
I figured that was the Isaiah. The Mr. and Mrs. Understood. All right. And again, I told y'all it sounded like that she had to make that stuff up, right? Because if she was being, touched by this guy's family and him, because this is the same family she said she married. She married Isaiah. Then she married his father, which was the pediatrician. And she married the mother. And they had, the daughter out back in a shed that was unalive. So you said what I'm eating now? Some pizza. So yeah. Yep. Misunderstood. That is correct. So y'all, this is how I know this young lady is not lying. All right. Let's continue.
You're going to hear within the confines of this interview even more conflicting things that Allie said. Allie tried to make like a lot of shit was real. It was fake as hell though. So much to the point that she finessed this woman's feelings, yo. She lied. She played like that she was young, going to school, all this stuff. Shelly Carter set up this whole narrative, y'all.
I just recently got into blogs because something's like drawing me to them for some reason. I don't really watch television as well. I mainly read. She told me, I ran into her in Vegas. I celebrated, my daughter told me that she wanted to go to Circus Circus for her birthday. So we went to Circus Circus for her birthday, and I told my family, I invited them, and I told them I wanted to go, but my daughter's birthday was the last week of summer, which is Labor Day, I believe. And I told them I didn't want to be there when Vegas was crowded. I don't like to be around big crowds of people. I just never really like big crowds. So I told we're going to go during the week and leave. So we checked out when we were leaving and getting off the elevator, going into the carport where the cars and stuff are. Her, grandma, and Shelly were getting on the elevator. And that's when I ran into her again. I hadn't seen her since the last time I seen her at Darla's house in Irvine. And when I tell you, the girl looked like her skin was falling off her fucking bones. She looked like literally death, a skeleton.
From what you, as opposed to how you remember her with the weight. Damn. So that's what Miss Apple meant. Damn.
Her lips were just black and super chapped and cracking. Her eyes looked sunk in, like a mummy-ish. I don't know how to, like, kind of mummy-ish. And she had the same hair in that I had done the last time I seen her. So her hair hadn't been done in forever.
For real? Like, how long? Can you put like an estimate on that in months, if you could?
Let's see. I had my daughter.
Damn.
In 2013. Already. I had my daughter in 2013. So you got to read those. It's whenever those messages are that I sent you to that around that time.
Yeah, because I'm gonna look back through all of them. It's just that you know how it is right now with this whole situation. Because I'm fighting it.
And then when I saw her in Vegas, she wasn't skin and bones anymore, but I hadn't seen her for years at this point. So running to her caught me for a loop because I was messaging the Allie's Army page,
right,
okay, from my personal hair business page.
Okay.
That's where we were communicating. At this time, I didn't know that her number was still saying we had lost communication for years. And I would message her periodically and be like, hey, sis, are you okay? Like, just to see if she was alive. At this point, I started feeling like something was wrong. And then when I started watching her page, I also noticed, like, you're always surrounded around white people. And then she started talking to Trump and throwing, like, Black people under the bus. And it was hurting my feelings because I was actively in your life and I'm a good person. And Shelly, you were at my daughter's first birthday party. You guys were at my baby shower. Allie was coming to my house when Allie got her own car. She would come to my house because she would go to Disneyland all the time or to the beach. So she would drive. She had a red car. I can't remember if it was a Scion, a Taurus. It was a smaller red car, a Toyota, a Hyundai. I don't remember. But she had bought a brand new red car. It was brand new. She bought a girl to my house one time. She said that they were going.
Now again, do this sound like someone that was being, in the Gettys, in tunnels? Everybody followed her for them. They said, "Ooh, Allie know where the tunnels are." And I said to myself, y'all sound so stupid. You sound ignorant. Ignorant. All right? Because somebody say something, that doesn't mean that they know anything. But what Tori does is she will put herself in a situation. I was in the tunnel. I was with Diddy. I've kissed Oprah. I've been with the Presidents. And y'all suck that shit up. Y'all didn't ask for proof. Y'all just heard it. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh my goodness. Have y'all heard this girl? Have you heard this girl? Allie said she was with Joe Biden. She said she was Obama. Allegedly. God damn it. Yeah, she was at the Diddy party. She was on the table. She told y'all that herself. She went from the little wheel straight to the table. Either don't you start that shit in my damn chat. Yeah, Oprah, Obama, Denzel, everybody. You know what? I can't stand my moderators. Edith, first of all, how the hell your ass come back here talking this shit? You said she was a body cake. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. Edith, I'm about to unmod your ass. Matter of fact, I'm going to take away your moderator privileges right now. Let's go and just take away your mod privileges right here. All right, cool. All right, your ass ain't no moderator no more. All right. Since you going to put that shit in my damn chat, you know, your mod status is gone. All right. And again, we had Misha. Damn, she still got that. She's still the moderator. Then we had Misha to come up here, and we played the video saying that no, that was me on that table. That was me sitting in Diddy lap. Y'all remember that? Could nobody get their story straight to figure out who the fuck was laying on that table? But again, here go people say, oh, I believe Allie. Miss Bree said, you can't forget Misha. Well, her lying ass. Hold on, who's going back and forth with Miss Outlaw? Jojo, Tori is Allie's real name. Yeah, we don't need back and forth in the chat now. We got to stay focused. Stay focused. If y'all got a question, just ask the question. All right, very simple. All right, very simple. All right. And ask the question either to the moderators, somebody in the chat, or you can address it to me. All right, we will answer your question. So TikTok, let's not do that. All right? Because I'll shut TikTok down. All right, let's stay focused. You said, how has Allie been exposed, sir? Well, okay, cool. All right, we can take a little break. All right, come up here, Maria. And again, I think I can narrow it down maybe to we could just have a little conversation. At least she was formal, right? She said, well, how was he exposed? She said, well, how was he exposed, sir? I could see her neck right now just going, typing that shit before she put it in the chat. Was your neck rolling when you sent that comment?
No, I'm genuinely confused.
Oh, what? Don't be confused. Okay, first of all, how old are you? You sound young.
I'm 33, sir.
Okay.
I was born January 13, 1993.
Well, congratulations. Good to have you here, Miss 1993. All right. So let me ask you this. You said, how is I'm exposing her? All right. So let me ask you this. What do you give me one thing that you believe about her? Just one thing.
About the tunnels that are underground.
Right there.
That's
right there.
one
Tunnels.
thing that I have experienced at my school in the LA and other schools. And so that's something that I know she's talked about that I can verify. But besides that, I'm just trying to catch up to what has happened.
All right.
I'm not trying to be
No,
disrespectful.
no, sweetheart. I want people to ask questions. That's what this page is all about. Hey, ask the questions, right?
Mhm.
All right. So she did bring up the tunnels, right? And she talked about it. Um, how old was she when she was in these tunnels?
I think she said like a teenager.
Just give me a rough age.
Like 14, 13. And yeah, I also believe that she was trafficked. I
Oh,
don't
whoa,
know
whoa, whoa,
about
whoa,
who
hold on,
she's
hold on, wait.
met.
Let's deal with the tunnel. Let's
Okay.
deal with the tunnel. You going too fast. I'm slow, okay? All right. So I
Okay.
like to deal with things one at a time. All right. So she said that well, you said that she said around 13, 14. Let me see. I'm gonna show you this right here. See that photo right there?
Uh-huh. Allie's in the pink pants.
Yeah. Who's that sitting next to her?
I don't know.
That's her mother.
Oh, okay.
You know how old she was in that photo?
No idea. She has a rounder face, so probably a kid.
Yeah, she was 14.
Yeah, I would say a teenager.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, she could be a teenager.
so so we know she wasn't 14. Okay? We know she wasn't 13. We know she wasn't 12. We know she wasn't 11. So let's try 15. Maybe she was 15. I'm just asking,
Uh,
right?
oh, maybe
Okay.
I just remember her saying around 14,
Yeah,
like in high school, to possibly mentioning when she was like younger to 12, the ages you've mentioned.
I got you. So as you saw right there in the photo, I mean right there that she was with her mother, right?
Yeah.
Looking all healthy, they sitting on the steps at the house, laughing and chomping it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Probably just had some pinto beans, all right, for dinner. I don't know. Hell, I don't know. Uh, Now when she was because she ran away from CPS placement. She would tell you that when she was 15. Well, she said 14, but actually she was 15 and a half when
Uh-huh.
she ran away from CPS placement. And I'm going to show you this. See that picture right there?
Mm-hmm.
She was
Looks like she's celebrating something, having a
mm,
good time.
having a good time. So she was what 15, 16, something like that in this photo. Don't quote me, okay? But she was early
Mm-hmm.
16, late 15, something like that in this photo. Now watch this right here, because she was in the tunnels, right? Let's see. Um, yeah, that's right, Randy. She looked very healthy. Let me show you this right here. And we just showed this photo.
She looks younger there,
Yeah, yeah. You know how old she was in that?
like 10 or 12.
Ah, hell no, no.
She does.
Look. You see where my mouse is
Oh,
going
oh,
around?
okay.
You see,
Yeah.
you see that pregnant right there? That's that pregnant belly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um,
but she
wh-
could be
when she alleged
like
that she was
13.
when she alleged she was in these tunnels, she was with Diddy and at the Playboy Mansion, 15 and a half, 16 years old. She went up missing and all this stuff was going on.
Mm-hmm.
She was pregnant. So that's the story
Uh,
she put out.
okay.
She was pregnant during this time. And she didn't
She
want
said that she was pregnant.
no. This the photo right here.
Oh,
She
okay.
told the world that she was being trafficked.
Oh, and you're saying she was actually pregnant and not in the tunnels.
I'm not saying it. That photo is saying it.
Well, a photo is just a snapshot in time. She
How
can
can
come
she?
in and out of them.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm gonna challenge you to that. All right. So if she was in the tunnels, pregnant, okay. Hold on one second. Pregnant in the tunnels. Who did she meet in the tunnels?
I'm not sure who she met in the tunnels. I can't verify that, but
She said it. She said it verbatim.
I I don't remember her saying who she met in the tunnels.
She said John
Personally,
Travolta. She said she met John Travolta down there.
one person I know she met at a Diddy party, she said Oprah
No, not the
one
Diddy
time.
party. I'm talking about the tunnel when she was in the tunnel. These
Uh-huh.
tunnels under the Getty's Museum. Remember she talked about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've been to the Getty Museum.
Okay.
Hmm.
Again, let's keep this on Tori. Not nobody else's story, just her. What she
On the
told.
tunnels.
She said that she was driven to the Getty's Museum by her pimp, and she was with a
Hmm.
female friend.
Hmm.
And they walked in, and everybody was staring at them like they were
Hmm.
celebrities or something. They was escorted into the museum, down the hallway, into an elevator, and went straight down under into where these tunnels were located. So it was her
Yes,
pimp.
yes,
You remember that now? It was her
yes.
pimp, her, and her friend. And then that's when, because I remember all this happened in one day. And what they did is on their Instagram, they put up a photo of it looked like it appeared to be tunnels. So you know what we did? God damn, Gina sharing the hell out this platform. What we did over here, we
Hmm.
took that photo, and I found the video where they took that photo from.
You found video of
I,
where she took the photo from?
I found the video where they got that photo from.
Oh, okay.
Watch this right here. Chat. Where did they take their photo? When we played the video, what was it? If y'all can remember, when we played that video. I want you to watch the YouTube and also watch the TikTok chat. Y'all listen to my question. It wasn't no damn Disney. You said sorry, GV. Let me know when. Okay, so right now the chat is going back and forth. The video is a warehouse that's in Missouri that sits in the mountains, and it takes you underground, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got a railroad system. It got like many ways where you see truck drivers go. Yes, it got its own air supply because it's in the mountain. So
Mm-hmm.
they took that picture saying, hey, this was the tunnel that I was in. All right.
In
Now
LA,
in
in
L.A.,
Gettysburg.
but they
Oh,
said,
but it was
it was in
actually
Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah, it was a warehouse in the mountains in Missouri. All right.
Okay.
Uh,
How do you know
yeah,
that?
that's
I'm
what it
just
is. That
asking.
it is. Cheyenne Mountain. Thank you, Rhonda.
Cheyenne
Yeah,
Mountain?
Cheyenne. That's right. Because we matched it up. It was exactly. I knew exactly where they took it from when I saw it. So we played the entire video. It was a truck driver driving through there to find a loading dock to unload some cold stuff that was on his trailer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And the
Yeah.
chat went crazy. It was like, well, I be damned. All right. Number 2, she said when she was in the tunnel, again, she said she met John Travolta. She said because it's a guy had an attitude, but she recognized him from Look Who's Talking. And then she mentioned his name. So she met him. She said that when she was walking, she walked past an orgy contest that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then some other crap that she witnessed there. And then that's when she walked up to Sleepy Joe, if you know who I'm talking about. We can't say his name. The sleep,
Okay.
yeah, JB.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because she was on a contract with him to lick his lollipop.
The Prez 44.
Yeah, you can't say that. Yeah, him.
Mm-hmm.
We played the interview that she talked about it, and yeah, and then some other stuff that she talked about. All that went down in one day.
And she also said that she likes Trump more,
Yeah, yeah,
and he does a
yeah.
lot more for trafficked victims.
That right there ain't the where we ain't gonna deal with that. We just talking about Tory stories, alley stories. All
Yeah.
right. So she mean to tell me she was doing all of that, and then that's when
Mm-hmm.
she met Oprah, right? She met Oprah,
Mm-hmm.
and I could show you a video where she said she kissed Oprah while she was there.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And then on top of that, she said that she was moved over to the Playboy Mansion, and she did some stuff there at the Playboy Mansion, and we can go on and on and on.
Didn't she also say that they call it like a white party because it's like, or like a black party because of the kids, like your skin color at the end of the night?
What party? Who party?
Like, at a party, if it's a white party, it's because there's all black kids for them to have at the end of the party.
I hope she ain't talking about the Diddy all white parties. But that's who was having all white.
That's what I'm
wasn't no damn kids there. We already debunked that one.
See, Gina M said, yes, she did say that.
Yeah, she said a lot. But again, you got to ask yourself, how can all that happen? She went through all that, and we got a picture of where Shelly posted this of her being pregnant while she was with Shelly.
Mm-hmm.
So if this did happen, it was by who? Who did the traffic?
Shelly is what you assume.
No, and I'm not assuming anything. She was with Shelly.
Mm-hmm.
Shelly posted that.
Well, I do think CPS.
No, we ain't talking about no. We ain't getting into
No,
CPS
but
right now.
Shelly had to sign up for it through CPS.
Well, Shelly never signed up for it, especially when she was under the age of 18.
You said she never signed up for it? How did she get her if she wasn't in Child Protective Services?
Again, that's a story that, you just sit back and relax. Now I'm finna take you to that right there will take you to another 30 minutes of explaining, right? But again, Shelly did kidnap her. She did that. We proven that. I got the videos on my YouTube channel. But Shelly did kidnap her from placement at the age of 15 when she was 15 and a half, where she so-called went up missing, and with these elites, she was with Shelly.
So Shelly didn't get her through CPS. She kidnapped her.
No, she kidnapped her. That is correct. That's why I showed a form where, and this right here was after the courts ordered Shelly to stay away from Tory because she was having a inappropriate relationship with Tory, this minor. So she was court ordered to stay away from her. So that's when she ran off with her.
Okay. Well, that's craziness.
You see it now?
Mm-hmm.
So Shelly got her out here telling all of these stories. It's easy for anybody to go Google something or look up something where tunnels at, all these different things. And what Tory will do is put her face on it as if she was the one that experienced all that. But it wasn't her.
Mm-hmm.
Shelly programmed her that way to even speak like that.
Okay. Yeah. And to act like she had all this information on all these people.
That is correct.
That she could take to the courts.
But have they ever showed anything?
No.
And they never will because she don't have nothing. Now they would talk about these affidavits, and like I tell you all, anybody can go on the internet and print out a fucking affidavit and and fill it out and file it. But to do an affidavit the proper way is that you get it. You can get it. You can take it in front of your lawyer. You can take it to a detective. They will open up a case on it. several things, and you want to get that affidavit to where you want to get people served. Because if something happened to you,
Yes,
you want justice brought to these people, right? Not just walk around and
exactly.
say, "Hey,
You
I got
don't
these
just keep
affidavits. Look, I got
keep
these."
it
Yeah,
going
absolutely.
on and saying things without proof or
Yeah, yeah. So Shelly will print this stuff up and fill it out and just say, "Hey, we got affidavits." No, motherfucker, where's the police report? When did you go to the police about
yeah.
this? And you brought these the people that's in charge, that's at the White House. You brought them into the situation. So why you didn't go to the feds? Why you didn't contact
Mhm.
Secret Service? But again,
Mhm.
that's why I told Shelly, and I made that announcement, especially last year. They better be careful because the feds they don't move quickly. The feds they will gather a case on your ass. And when they come after you,
Yeah.
you might as well say, "Hey, mom, dad, I'm gone for the next 10, 15 years." They built the
Okay.
case on you.
I wanted to say one thing. Why do you think people haven't sued her for defamation?
It's coming. It's
Okay.
it's coming because people ain't openly saying it. It's coming. It's coming. Trust me,
Okay.
it's coming. So you hold on to the bottom of that your heel if it's ashy. Hold on to it.
I just lotion.
Just don't use lotion. Y'all listen. Y'all,
Aquaphor.
y'all, y'all gotta put y'all feet in the sink. Rub some hot water on it. That lotion go clog up your pores and you're gonna have hair growing on your tongue. You gotta stop that.
What?
Huh?
Hair growing on your tongue because of lotion?
Yeah, I Googled it.
You are crazy.
I know, I know, I know, I know. Marie, I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better.
No, you ain't.
I know I'm not. But this is what this channel is about. We come over here, we have a great time. We have these, we talk
Mhm.
about crazy stories and and we just trying to put this to rest so people can stop giving their time and energy to these individuals because these are nothing but a bunch of grifters on the internet.
Yeah.
Selling these stories, again, taking people hearts and like I had one lady on here last week broke down on this fucking channel because she spoke to them directly and come to find out
Mhm.
that Tori was using her stories as if she was the one that went through that stuff, and it was just
Yeah.
and it was sickening. It pissed the chat out. The chat was pissed off.
Mhm.
So
Well, thank you for opening my eyes to understand what's really going on. Because there's so many grifters on the
it
internet
is.
talking about different conspiracies,
Yeah, that's right.
and you never know what's true or not, and whether to look up or down, left or right.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, I
Well,
appreciate you.
thank you for having me.
No, thank you for being up here. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Again, y'all. Um. So that was awesome. Evie said, why you big mad at her? Because she's getting paid and you not. Well, thank you for telling us that she's getting paid. Well, y'all, there it is. There it is right there. There it is right there, y'all. There it is live and in color. Thanks, Evie. Because a bunch of people had questions. All right. A bunch of people had questions. All right. Anything else? Anything else? All right, we got one more. All right, Nara, we got one more, y'all. We got one more. We got one more. Um Nara,
Okay,
how you
Judy.
doing? Oh hell, she finna
I'm
cuss
doing
me out.
good.
She finna
I'm
cuss
doing good. Let me go to another room because my baby loud.
cause
I just
I
wanted to
hear your
say,
baby. That baby is loud. That baby is running.
yes.
That baby is babying.
Yeah, and she not a baby. She's 7. She gonna get it going though.
Hell, she's still a baby at 7.
You
Is
very
she
kind.
is she paying bills?
No.
Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
she a baby.
Go
I just
ahead,
wanted to
sweetheart.
come up and say you are very kind and you are very patient My blood pressure was getting high when Marie was in the box, and I was like, "Come on, put it together, baby." Because whoo,
Well, it's what the hell is that? Hold on. God damn it. God. Hey. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry about that. Go ahead. Go
that's
ahead.
all I
Go ahead.
really wanted to say. I definitely admire your patience and your kindness when talking somebody through something that just, because to some of us, it just makes sense. It's kind of like common sense to us. But I see that for other people, it take a little time to put it together. And I don't have that much patience. I'm trying to have more because I do have an autistic kid. So I just admire your patience with how you can talk and walk people through it without getting irritated, without your blood pressure getting too high, you know, without having to slap the mic. I love it. Keep doing what you do.
You know, sometimes I'll do this right here. I'll be like,
Right.
I'll
Right.
be like, you didn't hear what I just hear? Like, okay. All right. Well, I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna just keep watching.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Nara. Right? That felt some type of nice. That felt some type of good. Shell, how you doing? Okay, well, Shell, thank you for being up here. Mm-hmm. Thank you for being. It was. I don't know, Shell. Thank you for coming. No, you know, um, again. You said I'm done moving the yard front and back. Man, listen. Let me tell y'all something. We are still dealing with 4 inches of ice on these streets, especially like in my driveway. I have 6 inches of ice, and it's not doing nothing. It's not melting. It's just there. Just there. Just God. Gina said, "I'm so glad I found you, GV." Well, God damn it, Gina. Welcome. Welcome. All right. You said that's modified ice don't melt. Well, I put some hot water on it, it melted. So I don't know if the chemtrails had anything to do with it, but I put some hot water on it, it started melting. I said, shit. I had to clear around the front door and around my garage area, so my garage door didn't start, bowing. Cause now if your garage door mess up, now you got to replace your springs and maybe get like a new chain put on, or hell, get a whole new motor. Then now the garage people want to come out there and charge your ass, an arm and a leg just to put another door in. Like, damn, I just could have moved the ice. Just move the fucking ice. You ain't got to worry about a new garage door, all right? All right, she said stay focused. Okay, cool, gotcha. All right, I'm focused. I'm focused. I'm just worried why we got 115 people on YouTube, and I don't see nobody hitting my daily live goal. And there's only 10 people that needs to hit that. Only 10. If I don't see that number move in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to shut YouTube down. YouTube is getting shut down. I'm not wasting my time and my energy. Nah, I ain't shutting it down, y'all. I ain't shutting it down. I just need y'all to help out the page. Let's go, y'all.
Going to the beach, and she said that it was her sister. The girl was around my complexion.
No problem, Maria. Just make sure you follow the channel, all right? Make sure you follow my platform.
And probably around my height. I'm 5'3". And Allie said it was her sister. I questioned, like, looking, because I was really looking at them like, you guys have like literally no features, nothing alike.
Nothing.
And she told me they had different dads. So I believed her. The girl told me how her mom was sex trafficking her and was beating her.
Hold on. So then what did the girl say her name was? But she said she was Allie's sister.
I was told Michelle, I believe Michelle Memory.
That shit, wow.
God damn it, lady, was it Keisha?
I want to say Michelle.
Okay.
God
It
is the name that was told to me. But what's crazy is when I first met Tori, she introduced herself to me as Tori. And her first Instagram that she had was the Lonnie, the one I sent you when I shouted out her out for her birthday. She told me that she goes by that online because she was hiding from her birth mom and her pimps. So she had told me different names. First it was
Told y'all. They wasn't running from no fucking elites or these people were, after them and they're like sitting ducks. We've been telling y'all since we found out that this girl was lying. She's running from her mother. She's running from that side of the family. Because she know that Shelly kidnapped her, took her. But again, Tori was willingly, right, going over to Shelly's place. Shelly had people to come pick her up from placement. Like the young lady admitted, said, hey, I didn't know. Shelly had me to go pick up Tori. Because Shelly knew out in public, she could not be caught seen with Tori. Because of those court orders. Come on now. Let's put this shit together. All right? Running from some damn elites. Talking about, man, get the fuck out of here.
Tori. There was Tori, there was Leilani, there was the one from the couple of them from the page. Oh, then she changed it to like Exo Odyssey.
Yeah.
She was the names just kept changing. Let me rewind. Before I moved to Orange in around 2009, 2010, somewhere in there. I remember it was like 2 days before Thanksgiving. So I want to say it was 2009, 2 days before Thanksgiving, is when I moved. When I lived in Tustin, Shelly, this is the first time Shelly came into my house. When Allie Reese connected with me, I did her hair a couple of times. Randomly, they showed up to my house. I remember it was raining outside. They showed up to my house and Allie was boo-hoo crying. And it was just random. They knew I would be home alone unless they were just sitting.
Hold on, before we get on there, let's give a shout outs to Drika, okay? Drika on YouTube, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. She said, this channel is about revealing the truth. Hold on 1 second, don't move. Y'all be ready to start chatting. Let me read the damn super chat. Damn. There is no hate, just saying it for the people in the back. Drika, thank you so much for saying it. Appreciate it. Let's continue.
Sitting in the area watching. They knew I would be there alone. They came. Shelly walked in with her big binder. It was a white binder. In this binder contained newspaper articles with highlightings. I'm not sure what those news articles were about. But a lot of it was just like paperwork on like Allie and other kids. There was.
Told y'all you can't make this shit up. How many times have we said that? That big ass binder trying to see if I have a binder. That big ass binder is the footprint that she uses to control Tori Tashina Outlaw. In that binder is how she created Allison Leilani Carter. In that binder, by using other people's stories, news articles, shit you can find off Google, shit that Shelly asked will research, find a story about sex trafficking or anything else, and she will feed that shit to Tori as if it was Tori the one that experienced that. That's why anytime any questions are asked of Tori, they get very defensive. And please don't let it be a channel like mine They're going to call your ass a pedophile. They're going to call your ass all types of names. They're going to send people on your page, start attacking. We even had people from her army, people that worked right next to her, saying, hey, Tori, they've been sending people over to your page to try to get your page shut down, to report your page. I'm just letting you know, GV. They don't like to be questioned. Simple. Banana. Appreciate that, Amy. Shout out to Amy. Thank you so much for hitting that super chat towards the live goal. Thank you so much, Amy. We really appreciate that. All right, y'all. Let's continue. You said say we're violent insiders. Yeah, well, yeah, of course. That we are inciting violence. Last Friday, she said that she called out my name because my name is Steven. She said that Steven, Great Vibes, is inciting violence, and I threatened to unalive her. When she said that shit, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. This is why this page, this channel, records every single thing that's uttered from our mouths and also everything y'all put in the chat. And you can find those recordings on YouTube and Rumble. You can find the chat and you can find everything else. So we don't miss nothing over here. So if somebody like to get goofy and shit in the chat, it's recorded. All right?
Us other girls, young Caucasian girls, albion girls that were with Shelly. There was two. One was older than Allie, and Allie told me that was her older sister. That girl, I can't remember. Oh God, what was her name? Shit. I've talked to her on the phone. Video while Allie was at home, while Allie's doing flips with the other girl that was around her age, but I think Allie may have been a little bit older than her, maybe like a year or two older than that girl. But the older sister has a son as well. She has a child. They just disappeared. And then I sent you the messages when I asked Allie recently, like, where's grandma? I don't know if you read those messages. She told me she died from some kind of cancer or something.
Grandma dead?
I sent you the messages. They're in those
wow.
messages I sent you. She told me she died from, she said it was rapid too. She said it was, I forget what cancer it was, but it's in the messages that I sent you.
Okay, that's the ones that I'm looking through now.
It was the most recent messages that we talked.
Okay.
So I don't know. I think that was around the 12th of January. So that might be the date if you see the dates on there. I tried to send all the messages with the dates present so you can see dates.
Right. Okay, I'm looking now.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah, from the 12th. But
Yes.
that one, yeah, okay. Okay, I don't think that one was complete. I think it might be the one that's like a minute and 11 seconds.
It could have been a video. I'm not sure if it was the.
Really, Nicole? For real, Nicole? Nicole said grandma got run over by a reindeer. Nicole, listen. You know, I look at you as a big sister, okay? We found out a few months ago that reindeers can bark like a dog, right? We know that, you know, if you try to pet a reindeer, you know, at the zoo, or you see their ass running across the expressway, you try to, here, Bambi. Bambi looked at my ass. All right? I had an old slice of bread. Bambi. that mofo looked at me, and I started just walking a little closer, just one step at a time. Bambi, and that I'm talking about them eyes. You know, them deers got them big round eyes. They were just looking at me, right? Right? It was just, I got a piece of bread. Y'all, when I got about 10 feet of that of Bambi, Bambi looked at me and nodded his head and it said, "Rrrr." It started growling. And I said, well, Bambi, I said, this different. Bambi. Boy, Bambi look when I started stepping a little, just a little bit closer. Boy, Bambi said, "Ruff!" Boy, that was the first time in my life I shitted so hard. I had a turd to fall down. It slid down, my pants, and my socks caught it. So I'm running out in traffic, right? I'm running out in traffic, right? I'm running out in traffic. Y'all,
GV,
traffic
GV,
blowing, cars blowing and shit.
GV,
I'm trying to
GV.
figure
Yeah,
out why I got this
right.
doo-doo
Exactly.
hanging out of my
Exactly.
sock.
Right. Right. Um, did you press play on that video? Because the comments were saying they were trying to hear the story. I don't know. I'm just trying to help them out a little bit because, you got a little lost. Trying to reel you on in. We went from reindeer all the way to somewhere else.
So you ain't
Let's
gonna
go
say
ahead and rock with
Nicole.
the. Let's go ahead and press play and see what else this girl is telling us. This is a good one.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
No problem. So y'all, Bambi.
That's why I didn't
cannot-
go down. That's exactly what. Yes, I do, Mercury.
Okay, all right. I'm hitting play. Okay. See, they was enjoying the story. Lee said just so you know, I was enjoying the story. Can I figure out? Can I just finish to let them know what happened when I was in traffic?
Somebody also said that I'm doing the Lord's work. So let's go.
All right. Okay. All right. Candy said no. All right. Look, Life Changer said, she said, GV, you lucky I'm not at work. Because that lady that started pacing would have believed that shit, right? Took that shit back to her husband. Now that would have been a whole nother issue
That would have
with
been
her
crazy.
and her husband. All right, I'm gonna hit play. Yes, ma'am. Hit play.
The screen record because I sent you a few screen
Yeah.
recordings as well.
Okay, so on July 26, 2017. That's crazy because it was videos of her, I think, in 2019 with her.
Will I be able to finish the story at the end of the stream? Cause we stuck in traffic right now. Cars blowing their horn. Listen, y'all remember, we in traffic, okay? We're gonna leave it right there and I'll finish the story later on. All right, let's continue. All right, we got 15 more minutes left on this because this is part 1. All right.
But yeah, this says July 26, 2017. So damn, that she done been away.
See,
from
and I don't be online watching because then I would have
Damn.
put 2 and 2 together.
That's
That's
crazy.
fucking crazy.
Matter of fact, I want to say it's 2020.
And grandma was still alive?
Yeah. That's when she was with Granny. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go over here and look right now. But I know for a fact, yeah, because see, Allie be stretching the truth now a lot. But I'm looking through these videos now, and I'm gonna cite the last one. I'm trying to think of what page it was that they was using. But yeah, that probably was something else that she was doing just to get some sympathy from you. That's crazy work. Yeah, she done been with Granny. Done been with Granny. I don't know why they doing that. Hold on. Let me
I
see
don't
what the
know.
date is.
That's crazy. And you're saying Granny was still in videos in 2020?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Granny was still in videos. I'm looking through all of this stuff now. Because they
See, I
just
wanted to
posted a
go
bunch of
through the pages, but I do hair. I'm a braider. I'm a lock.
I'm sorry. So, Don, you ain't gonna mention what's going on YouTube?
I was trying to just ignore it. I've
How,
been ignoring YouTube because they doing it over here too. So,
they dropping. Hold on.
and I know,
They I just
it's okay.
but them
Hey,
reindeers
Toot Toot.
look nice. Them reindeers look good. And
They do.
okay,
I
that
agree.
that ain't no damn reindeer. They're like a damn goat. Cajun girl. That look like a damn. That's a goat.
Did you know you have a guest on the panel?
Oh, Tutu, what's going on? Why in the hell is she looking at her phone like that? Let me unmute your mic, baby. Tutu. Tutu. Oh my goodness, people come. Tutu. Tutu, look at your phone, baby.
She said let me up in the comments. So I don't know.
You know what? Now she finna be pissed off because there it is right there. Boom. Okay. Now she not why she
She said
cuss.
she said she couldn't unmute. She was trying to, but
Okay. All right. I'm again. There she go right there.
okay.
I'm here
Why your face in the camera like that?
because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings with my ugly face. I'm kidding.
Oh, oh.
Let me hear some shit like that come out your mouth again.
I'm sorry. Because I don't want people to see my face. I have a job that my face does not need to be seen.
Upload your profile picture on YouTube. I mean on TikTok. Okay.
I'll
What you
send it to you.
what you got, sweetheart? What you got?
Well, they're talking about grandma, and I think they're talking about Shelly's grandma that died in 2017, 18, whatever she's talking about. Because the lady that Allie Torrey called grandma was in the car with them up until like 2021 when grandma's family extracted her.
So okay. So I don't have an exact date on that. The only person I know that got that down to a science is Ranny, and Edie. So you can go ahead and ask Edie or Ranny. Uh, they said that the grandmother was Holly Silver.
Yes, Holly, correct. She didn't die when this lady up there in the film or in the video is saying.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the guy because Holly was with them in the car. It was Shelley's grandma that passed because she said she had no more family left.
Okay. Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense. That makes
Okay.
sense. That makes sense. Again,
It
they
was.
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I apologize. Go for it.
Now I'm gonna say they, for Tori again, she called everybody grandma. She called everybody her sister. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why we begin confused on who she's referring to.
I
So
see.
I guess that's what King was trying to figure out at the time.
Yes, I'm with him because Holly was in the car and Shelley had spoken about her grandparent that passed away before they went on the run.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay,
Running from
that's
who
it.
though? Running from who though?
Oh, well, it's hard out here for a pimp. I don't know. The elite.
I'm not fit with this woman right now. Edie said, yes, Shelly mom, Sharon Maiden, passed in 2019 ish.
Yes,
She said I gotta go look again, but yeah, Holly was always in the car with them. That is correct.
yes. And her family extracted her. Somehow they went back to California to let Holly's family take her away
Mm-hmm.
because she didn't need to be with them. It was not a good situation, period. And her family knew it.
Fat Boo said she said I'm an elite motherfucker.
Oh, fat boo, they running from you.
Yeah, I think this shit is going left. I'm telling y'all. She said
Okay, I'll
yes.
stop.
She said yes. Her family extracted her. I remember that from King World. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I remember it from the videos. I mean, we were bored in 2020, and when they came on live, I was there because I was bored to death. So, um, anyway, I can look for info and talk to you about it next time. Okay? I don't
Uh,
mean to take up the
no,
time.
it's fine. You know what this platform is about. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Cause
Yes,
a lot of times y'all be reminding me. Okay, because again, I talked about this shit so damn much. Hell, I'm starting to forget shit.
it's easy.
It is. But I
I
appreciate
get it.
y'all. I appreciate y'all just keeping me up. And yeah, Verity Sharon Maiden, she died. She was unalived in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So if I know Verity, I know that's correct. If Verity says it, if Verity, Edie, or Ranny, trust me, they have done
Mm-hmm.
their homework on that. So
Yeah, and Shelly talked about it during their lives on the run. Because they would go live at different times of the night. Like, we had to leave the hotel because of witchcraft,
yeah,
gang
yeah,
stalking.
yeah, 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 yeah. Like in the other video that I played, she said that people was shooting at them.
Yeah,
No, she said the police was shooting at them.
that's a lie. I don't mean to hold it up, but
The
I'll be
police.
back.
I know.
Mhm. Thank
Thank,
Thank you.
thank you, Tutu. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, yes, y'all. I forgot to tell y'all that we having just a small battle tonight. My manager signed me up for it on yesterday. I think it was yesterday or the day before. It was a last minute thing. Uh, it's not something to get too excited over. Okay. Um, but if y'all would like to, a lot of people that won gloves on this over this past weekend on Saturday. Tonight will be the night that we go ahead and use up your equipment. All right. So we do have a battle at 7:15 Central. Okay. So I completely forgot about that. Completely forgot about that. All right. Um, so you Katie said, when did you start doing videos? Videos on of what? Damn, I mean, look at my page. Uh, Katie, what you videos of what? The Alley and Shelly. Um, oh, we just started what 3 days ago, Katie. We just yeah,
You gonna catch your hat.
Tori, how you doing?
You gonna catch your hat.
Oh, get your ass down. Yeah, about 3 days ago. You said I feel like I first saw you on TikTok about 9 months ago. That sound about right. I was talking about it about 9 months ago. We've been talking about it. We've been talking about it for a reason. Yeah, for a long time. It's been a while. Oh, a little over a year. And again, her mother told me to continue to expose her daughter, and that's why I made a promise to her back in March of last year, and I have to stay true to that promise. All right. All right, thank you, Katie. She said, "Oh, I know, baby." All right, let's continue, y'all. We got a few more minutes.
I do locks and all that stuff. So I do long services and I don't have time. I have 2 children. I'm a single mother. I don't have time to just sit on and watch the video. So,
Right.
but she did recently add me to a Telegram.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh hell. So one of my moderators on YouTube said, I need to get paid. I want a paycheck. Well, Fat Boo, right now I can't help you. I can't help you. I
To the Telegram.
To a Telegram. Mm-hmm. And she be hosting video. I've been in one live stream, but that's it. But they post videos and stuff and all that inside of there. And I actually just took a screenshot of something I saw in there. Let me send that to you now if I can.
Okay.
sick of these people.
Gallery. Recent. Here it is.
Did she ever mention Amy? She never mentioned Amy.
Isn't Amy like her aunt or something like that?
Supposed to be her, her sister. Let her tell it. But that's grandma's daughter. Amy.
Is Amy the young white girl? That might be who I'm talking about. There was 2 of them, and one has
Amy
a daughter.
is kind of heavy set, she kind of, she kind of big girl or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But
I don't know. Maybe I don't know back then what she looked like, but I'm telling you, there was an older white girl who has a child, and then there was a younger one that was like maybe a year or 2 younger than Allie. And she was there for years, and then they just disappeared, and I never saw them again. And one of them might be the girl that's in the video with Allie. I don't know, when they're in the backyard, you just recently posted it about, you were like, I don't know what they're doing. There was like a bucket on the ground.
And then I noticed too, like the name that she went by back then was some lyric. Hold on, before we even get the lyric, you know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can't just let me jog down these receipts, man, with Amy. Because we had discussed that whole situation with Amy, and in the beginning, people was like, who is that? What's going on? And the situation was what it was, all because of Holly and Sharon. That's why Shelly Carter, like I told you about the dude, like with Shelly Carter's son, she was calling all them people her sons and her daughters, just like all of the other women, which I can show and prove to you because she damn done took the shit down. But it was only because of the group home. And it was just like that when it came down to Kanika Jenkins, with people who were related to each other, but were simply playing roles like they didn't even know who each other was. And I'm like, you came from the same group home. Y'all been knowing each other. Y'all people know who each other are and all this shit or whatever. Like, it's crazy. And that was the thing, like I say, with Shelly Carter and all these different quote unquote children. She still refers to them as children. I remember my great grandmother used to basically call me my uncle. It was weird as hell. But, I peeped it, for what it was worth, because I'm like, okay, that's how she viewed me. Like I'm him or whatever.
Huh?
You're muted.
Oh, what you got? Can y'all hear me? I'm not muted. Can y'all hear me in the chat? Yeah. Okay. So we just gotta update Dawn's we gotta update her app. All right. All right, y'all. I just need 30 more seconds. Y'all just keep tapping.
And that's the same thing when it come down to like Shelly Carter and the quote unquote children that were in her life, because those children were in her life because she was housed by Sharon Maiden, who actually had the group home. So all type of, children came through, as they would call them, children or whatever. But hold on, let me get to Amy right quick. Because we did a whole discussion, we did a whole bust down on Amy when they were together. I'm just looking back through my receipts now to pull them up so you can see exactly who she is and what that connection is. Because in the beginning, I found it weird. There we go. I even found the pregnancy junk too. Wait a minute. I damn near forgot about that. Hold on. Let me get that, because we're gonna need all these receipts. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Janae, she wasn't even on this. She probably was like, I don't know where that girl at. She came and got her hair done, and that's that. Fucked around and looked up and seen a damn video and was like, wait a minute, hold on. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, yeah, the same person who she did her hair, yeah, done talked to, done had little intimate conversations with. Now this person just pops up online talking about they done been to the Diddy party, they done been with Ron Jeremy, different fucking sergeants, lieutenants, and captains. All them people done had their way with her.
All right. Again, um, Don, is your phone okay? All right, so we're going to pause that right there. Okay, so now the box is open up to questions. All right. If you got a question, we're going to do it in 2-minute increments. All right. So, do anybody have any questions about Tori? Feel free to come up in the box right now, because we do that over here. We like to ask questions, right? We don't assume anything. We like to ask questions over here. Shauna girl, how you doing?
Hey, let me turn the TV down. I got in here late. What was this about? Hello? 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 You're so dramatic. Hello? GB. GB.
All right. God. God. Um. Shit. Shit. Shauna. Pretty much.
I literally just logged on and came on and you popped up and I'm like, shit.
The only
So
thing
what I miss?
a lot. You missed a lot.
Did I?
Yes, because
I did.
Yeah, we're gonna do 2 parts to this, and we just got done with the first part of the video. So right now we are taking questions. If anybody got any, questions about that need
What
to get
happened?
they need to be updated with when it comes to Allie.
Oh, okay. So what is this about? Allie ran into the house screaming. Well, I'm just asking because I came in late.
So yeah, but it's a lot. We've been live now for almost 3 hours.
Really?
So so overall is so with that, Tori was ran up into some woman's house, running away from 2 guys, 2 white men with some jeans and boots on. Remember when she told that story where when she was being chased by 2 guys, they had pampers on.
Yes.
And I did the whole thing with the Depends and the pamper, and y'all was done with that live. I'm talking about y'all was laughing so hard because I went full in
Okay,
with
so
that
when
one.
are you doing part 2?
I'm talking tonight.
What time?
Well, we got a battle at 7:15. It's going to be a quick battle.
And then right after?
And then right after that battle. All right.
Okay, perfect. Then I'll come on.
So I'm going back live. It's 4:41 my time. Okay. So
okay.
I'm gonna go back to live at 6.
So that's Central. So it's 4 for me.
Yes. Well, I don't know what time zone. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be 4 for you because it's 2:41 right now your time.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay.
So just I'll be back on at 6 o'clock.
Okay, I'll come back.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You could drop me.
All right. Thank you, Shauna girl. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
You're
whoa, whoa,
welcome.
whoa. How you doing? How's everything doing? Everything is okay with you?
Yeah, I go back to the doctor right now, but I'm okay.
All right. How your mama doing?
She's all right.
Good, good, good,
Yeah,
good.
she's good.
Keep us updated, okay?
All right.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye. Yeah. Done. Are you still in the chat? Anybody else? Anybody else got any questions? Cheryl said, if in fact she has children, where are they? Hopefully they're not being put out there. Cheryl. You said what her mother been saying for a very long time. Cheryl, I am so happy you put that in the comments. Hey Queen, how you doing?
Hey, buddy, how are you? I just wanted to come up and give you some love real quick. I know I haven't been on. I had a passing in my family. So I went to Florida. I'm on my way back home now. But I just wanted to get on and tell you that I love you. And I'm definitely going to be back on once I get home.
Thank you. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. And our
Have a
condolences to your
beautiful.
family.
Yes, thank you so much and have a blessed day.
You too, sweetheart. Thank you.
Bye.
That's boy. That the love here is being felt. All right. She said I'm late to happy hour. This some bullshit right here. Fat Boo, did your ass just have a surgery not too long ago and you talking about happy hour? This shit is going to stop today. All right. This is going to start today. Because about a month ago we had GV After Dark and your ass was in the comments cutting the fuck up. This stopping today. All right. What type of drink you having? You say you'll be nice when you come back. Okay. All right. Anybody got any questions? All right. You say I'll make Fat Boo a nice smoothie. I know your ass will. Oh, here come reindeer. I'm finishing the reindeer story tonight because of this person right now that's up in the box. You started this shit.
Hi, straight vibes. Oh God, I bet you to teach your ass again to be bothering reindeer, right?
My Dawn came up here. She said, "You better get back focused. You better, hey, straighten up." But I like, oh, I'm okay. So you ain't gonna say nothing to Nicole. Nicole, the one that said she put that in the comments. So I was just responding to what you said.
But
I get in trouble.
Absolutely. Cause see, you was led astray. You ran amok. You was bamboozled. Hoodwinked.
Wait. How the fuck your ass get ran over by a reindeer to even begin with? How that happen?
Cause she was out there trying to feed the damn reindeers like you was. So I'm here, reindeer, here, kitty pie. Nah, leave them damn reindeers alone. They hoof game is rough. They fight.
That's why when I first heard that reindeer bark at me, shit, trying to go. Like
they fight. I don't. We have them down. Oh, I have a house in North Carolina in Jacksonville, and I've seen them fighting, hoofing each other. Leave them asses alone.
And
Leave them alone.
Here goes somebody in the neighborhood. Somebody go break them up. They shouldn't be fighting like that. It's the wild.
Mind your damn business.
Before they come hook your ass.
Exactly. I don't mess with those things. They cute and all, but I don't mess with them.
You know, I say the same thing about the Nemos, that people think that the Nemos are just some of these nice fish. I said, fuck around. I said, get it. Do you know about them? Man, them Nemos they aggressive. They are very aggressive. Nemo.
They're called wildlife for a reason.
Man, fuck around and put them Nemos in a cause you gotta have a saltwater fish. Tank to have these Nemos. Right? Fuck around and get by some Nemos and put in your saltwater tank right now with some other fish and watch them other fish come up missing.
They're gonna jack them up. Just like those what's that? The Japanese fighting fish.
Man.
You cannot put them in a tank with any other fish. They have to be separated.
Man.
They
You
have to
can't
be in a tank by themselves.
you can't stick your fingers down in the tank talking about, all right, y'all, break it up now. Break it up. That Nemo fuck around and bite your damn finger off.
Yes, beta fish, exactly, Bomber Sushi. But they're called Japanese fighting fish.
Yeah.
I used to have two of them, and I learned quickly I had to separate them.
Yeah. Oh, they look all nice and stuff at the fish store and on display.
Yeah.
They be having stacked on top of one another, and it's a reason why they got them in there by themselves.
But I came up to say, I forget. Oh God. Oh, when she was speaking of the abuse, and she was saying that she told the young lady that her mom abused her, right? But indirectly, she was actually telling us that Shelly has been abusing her.
That's facts. That's right.
Because she doesn't call Miss Outlaw mom. You know, she doesn't even acknowledge her. But when she said, well, my mom was abusing me, she was really talking about Shelly.
That's right. There you go. Small details. Damn.
Right.
Damn, because every time she say her mama, she said that she says that thing or that surrogate, and she
Right.
addressed Shelly as mom. Damn,
Exactly.
Nicole.
So she's been telling us all along that she's being abused by her mom, which is Shelly, because that's how she looks at her, as her mom.
Damn. TT. Damn.
So she's actually been, I'm going to get upset. Get it together, Nicole. She's actually been crying out all this time for
The
help.
whole damn time.
The whole time. And right, the lady in the comments said she's been dry snitching. Yeah, she's been saying it all along. Even though she puts on this facade about, oh, her and this woman are twins, and no, she loves her and da 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 da. Yeah, because you've been groomed to say all of this. You've been groomed and you've been formed. You know, there's that trauma right there. Fawning means that, you know, when it's trauma fawning is when that person has no other choice but to constantly just agree with what their abuser is doing to make it, you know, to make it appear like it's a beautiful thing.
Damn.
So she's been telling it all along.
Damn. Pamela said, she said, I said this earlier in the show. Damn. Damn. Okay, now, you know what? See, now I got to form a show. I got to form just a particular show off that right there, off the abuse of Shelly, or the abuse of Shelly.
I mean, it's already deep, but it goes deeper.
God damn. You know what, Nicole? Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
What is that in your profile picture? I have always wanted to ask that.
It's like an African potted pot with a plant coming out of it.
That is beautiful. Who just sent that?
Thank you.
Who just sent that?
Oh, hey, Crypto.
Crypto just showed you some love.
That's my other brother.
Just showed you some damn love. I'm talking about got fireworks all over the damn place. God damn it. Well, thank you, Nicole. Thank you. Make sure y'all come back at 6 o'clock. I mean, within the next hour. Make sure y'all be back.
Yeah, because, you know, I was listening, and I'm like, she's talking about Shelly. You know, and I'm always listening and whatnot. But then as she was saying it, I'm like, well, I know she can't be referring to, you know, Miss Outlaw. She's actually telling us that Shelly has been beating her ass all this time.
I'm holding my tongue for a reason.
And I understand.
Oh my goodness. We'll SAS. We'll get into all of that tonight. Damn.
And it's pissing me off even more.
Damn. All right. Miss Outlaw, I'm finna get off. I'm finna let her up here, but I'm finna get off because I got like hours. to have a little break before I come back at 6. Go ahead, Miss Outlaw. Now,
Hi, Mama Outlaw.
go ahead, Miss Outlaw. I know her ass finna go in. I know Miss Outlaw. Her ass finna go. She like, great vibes. GV. What the fuck was that reindeer story? Go ahead.
You know what?
Nicole started it, not me. Okay.
I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame. Since I'm the older one, I'll take the blame.
How y'all doing?
We good. We
I'm good.
good.
How are you doing, Mama Outlaw?
I'm just trying to have a peaceful day.
I understand.
Yeah, just trying to have a peaceful day. Nicole, thank you for saying that. Uh, I want to follow behind you with saying that I've always felt like that with my daughter and Tori. I don't know. I don't know if she's listening. That's the only reason why I came up real quick, GV.
Okay.
But with you saying that, Nicole, I've always felt that way with Tori. But Tori, it's difficult on my end, especially when I'm trying so hard to do it the legal way. This is becoming difficult every single day because of the protocol that I have to follow legally by law. The thing is, if I got up and did it my way, then I got other girls that could possibly be without me. It's just not a route that I want to take. I'm not, every day I'm thinking about, I'm going back and forth. If I make this move, I might as well kiss my life goodbye. Tori, I hope you're listening. Keisha, I hope you're listening. The move that I would like to make to come and snatch you up, Tori, it would cost me my freedom, my life. That's how angry I am at you, Shelly, and your coat. I'm trying real hard to wait and let these legal authorities handle it the way it should have been handled a year ago when I reported this. So with that being said, Tori, I've told you to walk away, to run away, remove yourself somehow. Because the way I want to come get you is illegal. Shelly, the way I want to handle you is illegal. The move that I want to make toward Shelly Ray Carter and my daughter, it's illegal. It's not a chance that I want to take. But I'm battling with myself every single day. I have never broken the law. Just told the authorities that yesterday. They don't care. They could care less. To the authorities that I spoke with just yesterday. Because it's a protocol that has to be followed. Tori, you did this. And you continue to keep doing this. And I'm telling you as your mother that if you can remove yourself, all you got to do is call me and I'll be on my way. That's all you got to do. Wherever you are, however you can remove yourself from Shelly Ray Carter, don't let her fool you. I will be on my way. You right here and just, we're just a few cities away, Tori. Just a drive away. And even if you're not, again, all you got to do is remove yourself from Shelly Ray Carter. You can reach out to 911. An officer will pick you up and will call me. That's how simple this is. In my mind, that's how simple it is. That's all I got, GV. Because I'm just trying to enjoy the day.
You're going to keep enjoying your day. I had to put my head down because one of your favorites over here on YouTube, Edie. It's like these mods don't know when to stop. Okay, they just it's like they wait till the prime time to throw some crazy. So Edie said, now, Shelly, why would you look like a fridge with a binder talking about stay close to me? Close to you for what? The leftovers? You ain't scary. You just applying shape with confidence. So she built like a deep freezer, huh? All right. Edie, did you feel good off that? Okay, but you had to put that in, you just had to put that in a super chat, huh? You just had so it could be highlighted. Yep. So you can go back and read it, huh? 3 months later. Boy, these doggone these mods.
Y'all, y'all
And,
pray for me
oh,
because
you know we will.
I'm ready. I'm ready to make a move on my daughter. I got so many people that have told me just give me the green light and we all good.
Oh wait.
Shelly, you just don't know, chick. You just don't know. When you want to talk about green lights, Tori, I got some folks ready to go on her ass, but I cannot do it the way I want to do it. Because
We
I'm
know.
so tired of this shit.
I know.
I'm so sick of this right here.
But remember,
This
Miss
girl,
Scarlett, it was done last year. You know that. You know that. You know that. And this right here was he did this after he had you a few maybe like a few months after he had I think and it wasn't long after you was on his live. And again,
mm,
I did this right here was one of the greatest interviews that hit the internet with your daughter, with someone that was
mhm.
actually with her, knew her, spent the night at her house, met her family, and this right here was a good one. And we're not even at half of the video because this lady is telling everything, like everything.
Her
So
name is Lachey GV. If
her hold on one second. Hold on 10934. Yeah, but
Lachey, if
don't.
can I just send them? I just want to say something to her if she's listening.
Okay.
Can you please just give me a call? I would like to speak with you. That's all I'm asking. If you could just give me a call, you could reach out to GV's channel and GV could connect us. If you could just give me a call, I would really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I just want to have a conversation with you about my daughter and what you shared with King World.
Absolutely.
Uh, that's it. That's it, GV. I'm good.
I got you. Taste one and no one. Look here. Um, when people come in my chat and start saying, hey, I believe Allie. It's got to a point to where it's starting to sound like a lot of high school stuff. I I know about you, but what about me? I know what you did. Oh, I believe her. I believe her, and I believe her. It doesn't matter if we believe her or not. All right. Anytime somebody come on the internet and start making up all these stories about what they've been through, the people that they met, the places that they have been, and they are receiving money from the pain of someone else, especially real victims, that's when it becomes an issue. Again, it takes one to get to know one. We didn't walk in her house. We didn't see her walk down the street and we did an She brought this shit to the internet. Anytime somebody brings something to the internet, sweetheart, that doesn't mean that, hey, it's factional. It's correct. And I said this 3 million times. I'm embellishing. Y'all fall in love with the story. It feels good that somebody's saying, hey, I've been through this and Diddy did this and I went over there and I told y'all about Oprah or I told y'all this right here. And y'all get so attached to that. So when people like me and many others start looking into this and say, wait, hold on, what? Oh, hold on, that don't sound right. And we ask questions because most of y'all don't ask questions. Y'all just go with the flow. We ask questions over here. And you know what's funny, Miss Outlaw? People still act crazy or talk crazy to you when you ask questions. How dare you ask questions to that? Do you know the crap that young lady been through and you turn around, you want to ask her questions? No, I'm not a stupid motherfucker that believes shit that everybody put on the internet because it's the internet. That's just like somebody believing everything that Google be saying. Don't even know who even owns Google, who is controlled by. They tell you what they can put out or what they can release and what they decide to say, no, we're not putting that over here. Because we need people blinded. We need to keep them asleep. So if you type in the Google search bar and you looking for certain type of information, the information that's being released is the information that was told to be released. Do something else and watch I take away your rights. Watch your ass come up missing. This world is not what you think it is. All right? So stop believing every single thing you hear on the internet. All right? I knew that was seashells. Seashells, thank you for sending me seashells. That was beautiful. All right? So again, listen, I'll be back at 6. All right, that's in less than an hour. It's 5 o'clock my time. Let me take care of myself, and gotta take care of some stuff here. I'll be back when I go back live. Again, we got a battle at 7:15. All right. So I'll be back at 6. And everybody have any equipment, y'all make sure you are here so we can use that up. All right. Because they was in the chat earlier saying, hey, GB, we battle you tonight. And again, I forgot about that quick battle. All right. So be back here. If you haven't followed the channel, please follow right now. We're doing part 2 after we get done with the battle. All right. We're going right into part 2 because again, it's a lot more. Did this lady have a lot to get off her chest? All right. So again, you can find a replay to this on YouTube. All right. YouTube. And also, Rumble. Outlaw, Nicole, thank y'all so much. And I'll see y'all back here at 6 o'clock Central. All right. It's your boy Great Vibes on 10 for the win.
And let the love roll in. It's Great Vibes on 10 for the win. Hold it up to 10. Throw a 10 in the chat. Throw a 10. Right, Great Vibes. Where the real ones at? Where the real ones at? Great Vibes on 10 for the win. Yeah. When the combo gets deep, we don't shy. Truth hits hard, but the love stays high. Got the chat going up. Time to begin. Great Vibes on 10 for the win. 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 Drop your 10. Drop your 10. Let's tune in. Like a share. Like a share. Check